2, 1, 2.
This is the Super Ugly Show.
We get through by the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And expect nothing more.
True savages of the podcasting game. Super Ugly Show time.
Woo! How are you?
Hi. Hi. Welcome. It's Tuesday.
Holy shit! Fucking Ritchie, Super Ugly Show. Holy shit. Yo. What'd you expect, motherfucker?
Me, Ritchie. Not you, asshole.
This is the Super Ugly Show.
You're fucking damn right it is, Ritchie. You're an animal. You're an animal.
Camel toe is in. I'm
It is
telling
not.
you, Rocky, it is.
You're a fucking mental patient.
Camel toe
What
is
you
in.
think?
Ugly Show.
Fuck you guys. Super Ugly Show.
You know? A lot of people don't like Rocky. That's part of the show. It's
Part of my thing. Come on. No. No. Come on. I'm here to piss off people. How valuable is human life, really?
Yeah. Fucking Rocky.
Yes!
He had a,
I gave up on jerking off.
You can't.
I'm fucked. I am fucked.
Super Ugly Show.
Fucking do, Rich. Whenever anything goes wrong, it's Richie's fault.
100%.
He's
I have
the
no
fucking
idea what's happening. here.
tinkerer over there. The tinkerer of fucking doom.
No, maybe it's the update that you did.
Well, your computer needed an update, and if we don't, then it stops working altogether. So,
Hey, this is Super Ugly Show. We are here with you, joined with us tonight,
What's going on, Pat?
this is Pat.
Marita.
That's right. Don't adjust your sets. There is a black guy again in the studio.
Yep.
Amen.
It's like the
Yeah.
third or fourth time, but we're racist, Rich.
Yeah, I know.
You racist
Yeah, we're
fuck.
so racist that we keep inviting black people. on
Maybe
the
we
show.
just
Damn,
do
you
it
guys.
because we have to invite the minimum amount of black people.
It's like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the token guy on the show.
And
He's
he's
like
like
the
the last.
time when I had Rock on from Helter Skelter, you know,
Yeah.
that you know
Yeah.
that huge rap group that everybody knows. That that I was like, let me just talk to this black guy because I hate black people and I love his music, and I want to spend an hour talking to this guy.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something about this guy right here. He was telling me, him and his buddy, and he's my buddy too. He was telling me all that I should do to make the show great.
Make it great.
Make
Oh,
it
is that
great.
where we're going? Is this where we're taking it?
All right.
You want to take it there?
No, I don't want to take it there. I don't want to take it there. But I have to tell
First
you.
thing on the list, Rocky needs to find a better co-host.
No, it was actually I need to find another co-host.
Oh God damn it!
But let me break it down because I had to. You're familiar with this. When you have to listen to somebody tell you what
What you
you,
wanna do,
should
yeah.
do
So
for
I'm
your
gonna let,
thing.
I want to let him say his piece.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'll
of
tell you what
course,
we're
of
doing.
course.
Okay.
So,
when people like, you got to do this, and like they spit out the thing, or
Hold on,
they
let me
say
stop
that.
you real quick because someone's in the chat that I called out last week that we haven't seen in forever.
Yes.
What up, Cap? Where you been, bro? I hope everything's all right. We don't need to do it right now, but you've been MIA for a minute. I've noticed, and he's one of our regulars. So hope you're all right, and hit me
Cheers
up on
to you, Cap.
Instagram and let me know what's been going on, brother.
to Cap.
Happy election night.
Sorry, yeah,
It's like,
and
it's like the purge.
yeah.
Happy election.
It literally the purge alarm's about to go off in like 4 hours, and we're all
I
just
wouldn't
waiting
fucking
for it.
Doubt it.
Can you? Yeah. Well.
All right, well, keep going.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Well.
let's
All
I
right.
don't want to hear this bullshit.
I had to listen to this for like 40 minutes, bro. Like, and it's just torture at this point,
Yeah.
So I had to just quiet until they
That's
just
why we
run.
do it.
They just
Well,
run.
how many shows did you watch before you started critiquing and telling him what he should be doing?
So let me give you a little backstory about why we do this.
well, just answer my question. How many shows did you watch prior
I
to
watched
this?
the one. I watched the
One.
one I
You
called
watched
in on.
one. So let's say out of 241 shows now, you watched one of our bad ones. Like
I didn't think I liked it.
No, he said he didn't like it. I said it. Yeah, it could use it could
no,
use
but that's
more
what I'm
format.
saying. Like
you know?
if you watch more, like sometimes you could tell we're kind of phoning it in.
Yeah.
And
100%.
sometimes you could tell that, I got some juicy shit and yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like usually I got to bring Richie to the table. Richie just shows up.
I
and
just show up.
He's here
it's
and,
just, it's just
That's it.
ready to go.
No, and
Yeah.
that's great though. That's what I need him to do,
100%.
because he's the guy when I bring something up, he's 50 questions guy.
Yeah.
What is it? Why is it? What is, So it's good to have him because
Yeah.
then it helps me and gives me a reason to explain what we're doing, what we're talking about,
And
and where we're going.
I tried to say like if we had somewhat of a format, it could be the like just some one little thing could put us on to
See,
that
but that's
level.
what we built ourselves off of no
Not
format.
having- yeah, but I'm
Of
saying
just going
just-
in and shooting the shit.
I'm talking about a little bit of salt.
He's
You understand what I'm
like
saying? A little bit of salt, and it could totally change our shit. And I understand that.
Well, how about a little bit of pepper?
Yeah. Amen.
You know what I
Amen,
mean?
brother. Amen. We're really shaking it up now. So if I could speak on that, one of my favorite pastimes at the barbershop, because you got to think when you're not busy, you know, you got to entertain yourself. Is fucking with Richie.
Yeah.
And literally,
Oh, yes.
It's amazing. It gets to the point where Richie won't talk to me
Dude,
for
this
hours.
is what do you think I do?
Oh my god,
This
it's
is-
amazing. It's the funniest thing. He just gets so mad.
See, that's
but
the difference.
Richie
He never
doesn't
gets
get
mad. Yeah,
he doesn't
no,
get
he
mad
doesn't
in a
get
way
mad.
where like
He'll
you
just
can't-
snicker
you
at
can-
you.
Yeah, you can take it
Yeah.
there with Richie, you know, because he's not gonna be too upset.
No, he's thin-skinned.
Put that cock to your mouth, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but he does. He's got a thick skin.
You're the
Because
just
trust
best.
me.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
I'm good, baby. Thank you.
Amazing.
My,
Thank
my
you,
lovely
Jess.
wife. But
So-
trust me, he takes a beating down.
So
here.
we obviously, you know, I never seen the show. I don't know what the show was about at this point when we were talking about it. But who's the guy that was there? John was there and talking about the show. So me and Connor, me and Connor really get a kick out of fucking with Richie.
Yeah.
So John said something about the show, and we're like, yeah, it needs better formatting. And then we
Yo,
go
John
off on
starts
a 2-hour
going-
tangent.
'cause
And Richie
you know-
can't stand it, so now he's like this.
Because I have John, and John has a you know
And he's
John
serious.
has
I'm obviously just fucking talking
yeah
shit.
he's bullshit. John has like yeah, but you know
No formatting. I'm like, yeah, it needs more formatting, Rich. You fucking
fucking
idiot.
John was going in.
yeah. So John, I was seeing the grass was cutting. I was seeing the snakes all show. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it was very interesting.
Well, John
It was
just loves
fun.
to fit in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
But-
why he was really upset. Is because he didn't want to hit John because I fuck with him for 36 hours in a 24-hour day.
Well, no, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what Richie's there
course.
for.
Yeah.
Because Richie
So-
was such a piece of shit as a kid that he deserves.
All of it.
He deserves
It's
all of
karma.
this now. Like the
100%.
bullying he gets now, he absolutely deserves.
Yeah.
100%.
I've like
I
slapped
can see.
people and like
His
made
brother,
them feel less
for his
than.
brother
and,
alone,
like-
for his brother Ryan alone, he deserves all the
For his
bullshit he
family,
gets.
yeah.
Yeah. So now you would know why I would take the crap I do because I've dished it out a lot in my past.
And you know what's good too? I had an older brother like him, so I was like his little brother. And now that I have the older brother in the situation where I get to be a dick to him, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, good. This is my redemption.
I gotta be a
How
good.
you-
I gotta be a good sport because
Make up for it.
if I'm not a good sport and I'm able to fuck with whoever I fucked with back in the day, like if I don't be a good sport now, what kind of person am I?
But you also
100%.
now believe kind of in karma. Like you're kind of like one of
Yeah.
those people that
Look at my
like,
daughter. She fucking
Yeah.
my oldest daughter kills me every day. Like she just fucking
Yeah, Jess,
Oh,
actually,
you
Jess
know,
actually
she
had to
hates
shut
you.
it down here.
yeah.
Because she was
hates
going
you.
in, and Jess was like, yo, that's
Oh.
your dad. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She hates you.
yeah, she is on some shit, man. But you know what? Eventually, she's gonna see the light, and there'll be, you know,
Yeah, when she's
She's
like
a
30.
teenager, bro.
32.
She's a teenager.
when she's 32.
32, 33.
Which is weird,
Fucking
because usually
come around.
teenage girls hate their
Yeah.
mothers, and you know
After
she's
she
always
moves
hanging
out,
out
gets
with
married
you.
to some
Yeah.
guy. She's
Yeah,
in Texas.
so-
She'll call you one night when you're on your deathbed, maybe.
Oh man, yeah, but you know what? I'm always in front of her face, so she.
Nah,
you
you're
know,
always around.
She'll get
That's-
over
you're
it.
always around. She'll
Yeah,
get over
but she's a handful
Yeah.
from what I'm hearing, though.
She is.
She's becoming a handful.
it. Nuts.
She'll be alright.
So,
though,
but again, well deserved for you.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely deserved.
that's what my father says. He says I deserve
and
it. so.
you know, if one of my kids turned out that way, I'd be like, oh, this is. I
what do you
wrote
mean?
this.
What else did I
What,
expect?
really?
Yeah.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your daughter turned out like that too.
Who? Valentina?
Of course.
Yeah, but she's
You
still
think
young.
she's gonna? You think she's
still young?
Yeah, she's still young.
I know she's gonna give me a headache. Trust me, I know she is.
Of course, you know that.
But it's fucked up too because my other two kids are like the perfect kids. Like
Yeah.
my son is a straight A student.
Yeah.
He stays out of trouble. My oldest daughter, she's going
Yeah.
to college
Look
to be
at
a
Sonny.
cop. She works
I got
hard.
blessed with Sonny.
Yeah.
Sonny is. Sonny's dope.
You know, but my
Sonny's
oldest, she's a
hilarious.
pain in the
Sonny's
ass.
funny, man.
She will
Sonny's a
make
real
me.
good
She
kid.
says some shit. Well, I'll look at her and go, "You are fucking hilarious."
Funny kid.
And
But
she's an 8-year-old kid. Like, but it's
Before
just
we
the
go
way
any
she says
further,
things.
I love them both the same. But you know, she just
Why?
Layla
You
just
gotta throw that
no
out there, like-
Layla. I do, but Layla just challenges me more. That's all. You know,
Yeah.
and it's all good. It
Shout
is
out
what it
Opie
is.
Radio, retweeting the show every week. I fucking love that guy.
Yeah, that's
Like, it
awesome.
really is just amazing that he does that. You know, you ever hear of Opie and Anthony? You're a little too young. They used to be famous radio DJs. They were like, it was like Howard Stern and then Opie and Anthony. They were the next guys. Yeah. And he
He always shows love.
yeah, he was on the show for our 200th episode. I was a huge fan of theirs since I was 17 years old. I listened to their show all the time. And then once I started doing this, we became cool with this guy, Carl, this chef. and he was friends with Opie and this, that, and the other thing, and then Chef passed away, and then Opie ended up
Rest
coming
in
on the
peace, rest in
show,
peace.
and but yeah, Carl was a good guy. If you listen to Carl episodes, you'll get a kick out of him. Carl was fucking amazing, funny guy. So.
Damn, it sounds like I got some fucking big shoes to fill walking up into the.
Well, with Carl, yeah, no one can fill Carl's shoes.
Yeah.
He was on. If you ever watch Food Network,
Grocery games.
you ever see
no,
guys'
no.
grocery games?
When when they run around, they gotta fucking make
Yep.
the shit.
You ever see the
pull
guy
like
with the gap
tuna
tooth and the
fish
glasses? And they call him the Mad Cuban. Either way,
Maybe.
you know, he was he's best friends with Guy Fieri. He was a great guy, and then just died unexpectedly. So it was very sad, but. He used to do the show all the time. He was a really cool guy.
So Pat called in last week with his story about the teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
Great story, by the way.
Loved it.
Thank you for entertaining everybody. I'm sure that
100%.
they're thanking you in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
It gave you the confidence to come back on at
Yeah.
least.
I mean, I'm confident to go anywhere. I was ready to come.
Yeah.
I was excited.
Always ready to come, huh?
Always ready to come.
Who isn't? Especially in your presence, right? Yeah.
Fuck.
With that fucking hair.
Jesus Christ.
So I'll come all over it.
Yeah. So today's fucking election day. Did you vote?
No.
Did you vote?
Fuck no.
No, I did.
No, and I love again, I said it last week, I'll say it again. Fuck all you people. If you don't vote, you don't get a say, and you don't. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to vote just because there's options. If I don't like the options, I'm not fucking voting.
You know, my fucking mom's, she bitched me out. She's like, "You're not gonna fucking vote? Are you serious?" I went and stood in the line in the rain. There was everyone out there doing what they had to do. They were in fucking socks. I'm like, Mom, I served 4 years.
Yeah.
All right, I did my
Yeah,
my
yeah,
my
your
duty.
duty's done.
My
Yeah.
civil duty is done.
Yeah.
She's like, "This doesn't count. You didn't go to war."
No, that counts more than every other citizen in the
Yeah.
country.
No, that
She said
counts.
it didn't count. You didn't
All right,
go to war.
let me ask you.
That
This is great, actually. We have.
My mom's a Democrat though. I'm a hardcore. Don't give a fuck.
Now, are you,
Yeah.
That's my
what
point.
kind of black are you? Are you island black? Are you African
I'm
American?
Dominican and Haitian.
Dominican and Asian?
Haitian.
Dominican and Haitian.
Sakbase.
Okay.
Shout out Hibbert.
So now, because it's always funny to me, like
French.
everyone's just they're African American. I'm like, you don't know that. They probably might.
You know what it is? There's a difference between African American and black. My race is black.
What's
because
funny
black
too is how Americans
my-
will see black people in other countries and call them African Americans.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you realize that doesn't work in like other countries,
People
right?
are fucking
They're-
stupid.
Yeah, they're just
People
retarded.
are dumb. as
But
fuck, you know.
now we have a vet and a black guy kneeling for the flag.
It's supporting Lee Zeldin.
What do you think about the kneeling of the flag thing?
You know what? I support what he did. I support what he did. And let me tell you why.
You're talking about Colin.
I'm talking about Colin.
Okay.
And here's why. I think he was making a bigger picture. He was trying to stand up for a bigger picture. You know? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's true. He was what he did was trying to start everything that happened now. And I think the motive behind Black Lives Matter, what it was supposed to be and what it
it
turned
started
out to.
off good, but
I don't
now
think-
it's just.
You know what it is? You got to look at it like this. When did it come around? During quarantine. That's when this all got really brought to
No,
light.
Black Lives Matter was around before
No,
that.
I'm saying when did
No,
Black
it started
Lives
showing.
When did
like
Black Lives
showing.
Matter really? You know when did white people start protesting?
Yeah,
when
with
they
the George
fucking-
Floyd thing.
when-
George Floyd.
Yeah, but, you know what it was? It was quarantine. You had all these white people. It was like a trending topic.
Well,
almost.
that's the other thing.
And
Yeah,
that's the sad
yeah,
part.
that's
You had
the-
people that had been like, since 6 years old. Their grandfather was killed by a cop in a deli for no fucking reason, and their whole life they put into black rights, right? And then you have some white kid on Twitter that sees their friends going out to protest, and it's like, oh shit, this is the way for me to get out of the house during quarantine. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I think that when people do things like Colin Kaepernick from a good purpose, I don't think it was a publicity stunt because he ended up losing.
See, a lot of it too is, this is my opinion, a lot of the people out there want to be able to go home and tell people, I was at the march today.
Yeah,
Like,
So
not
that was like my mom with the vote. I
not-
stood online. And
Not
voted in
like
2020.
I was there because I wanted to be there because I'm fighting for the fight. I was there just so I could say I was there. You know, like
Yeah.
nothing else
That's
did they
corny.
get from it. They just
Yeah.
want to be like, I was part of that. And I knew people like that. And I'm like, you just gross though. Like you're there
going
for
with
all the wrong
crowd.
reasons.
At that point,
Yeah.
it's like you want to be a part of history, but you're not going to be a part of history. Nobody's going to remember your fucking name.
No.
You're going to be in a crowd of people. they're like, oh, that's me, and that
and they're
says history
lessening it,
textbook in
and
the back.
but they're lessening
You know?
the movement also because now you
100%.
you only
Taking
see
away the
these
credibility.
these
For personal
assholes up
gain.
front.
For personal.
Yeah,
Taking away
and you
credibility.
only see them though, and they're the ones that getting the cameras pointing on them, and the people doing good don't see it, and then it just kills the movement as a whole.
It's for their social media.
I think Kaepernick. I think what he stood for and what he tried to do was with the greatest intention of helping the black community, and I support it 100%. Would I kneel for the flag personally? No, but that's because the flag means something different to me than it does for someone else. Now I
But
don't
see,
take
it shouldn't though.
and
As
I-
a citizen, it shouldn't.
Well,
And that's what I don't like. Like we all live in America. Either you love this country or you don't. And if you don't, then get the fuck out of here. Because yeah, there's fucked up things in every country. But guess what? We in America we got it a lot better than probably 99.9% of this place.
world countries,
And to sit there and
100%.
bitch.
But they do have to express for a change somewhere.
Yes, but
and that's what I mean when I say the flag means something different to me. I mean like the flag for me is freedom. It's America. It's my home. It's what I
and that's
fought
what it
for.
should mean to everybody. That's what I'm
100%.
saying. Like
But-
that
but-
shouldn't be a subjective thing.
I think what he wanted to do, it's to the point where you're so fed up.
Like when kids
It's
are
like-
out there stomping on it and burning it, that's not cool.
It's like, how are you gonna get attention? Yeah, and fuck no, that's not cool, 100%. But it's like, how are you gonna get attention? It's just it's like you're a kid in a neglected home.
See, I don't
almost,
remember
you know?
the whole like. I remember when it was going down. Maybe like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to speak out of turn. Did he go about it maybe not the best way?
No,
Or, like,
they were
it just
fucking doing
became-
they were doing the Pledge of Allegiance.
The news became more about the kneeling and not why
They
he
were
was
doing
kneeling.
the national anthem.
No, I
He
know.
fucking
Yeah,
took a knee.
but
and they were like,
and then it just turned into more about should he kneel and not why he's kneeling. That's pretty much what happened,
Yeah.
right?
but it's all
And
propaganda.
and
it's all
and,
publicity.
and it
It's-
lost sight of why he was kneeling.
100%.
Which after the George Floyd thing, I turned on Colin Kaepernick. Like at first, I was like, "Fuck this guy! Like stand up, fuck him." But then after the George Floyd thing, and like I knew there's police violence going on, and there still is. I don't think it's to the scale that the media's made it out to be. I don't. I know black people are definitely criticized more harshly in the justice system, and they're
100%.
profiled a lot more. I'm not saying that, but the murder stuff that police are killing black people, and it's not the crazy numbers, and it's not even like a thing. Because if it was, CNN would be reporting every day on one of those things if they could.
Yeah.
It brings in mad shit to them. They don't, so it's not really happening like that.
I mean, you got to think of you.
But
you
the
gotta think of shit
brutality
that
and
is-
the unfairness, yes.
you
But
gotta
the
think about
killing.
shit that is like being portrayed, like that they.
But they're
show.
making it seem like the
and
George
shit.
Floyd thing is an everyday occurrence where they're killing guys like that
They
every
do
day.
it every day.
In
People-
in that way.
every
And it's like,
day
yes, but they
minority,
kill
but
white
every-
people, they kill
yeah,
Spanish people,
100%.
they kill everybody in
But they
that
don't
way.
kill them. You know what it is? It's
But-
like 100% like this. I'll give you a perfect.
But if
example,
there's
right?
30 million cops and we only see 20 videos like this a year, like we can't now just go, this is every cop. That's the problem where like I'm like,
Well, you have cops getting shot out of
And-
nowhere and
but
point
then they
blank.
sit there and they go, well, they back each other up. And it's like, would you rat on your friends? Like, that's my argument. Like, why? Well, they're expected to. No, fuck you. Like, you wouldn't rat on your friends. They're not going to rat on theirs. Like,
No,
you got to
100%.
understand humans are humans. Like, yes,
but at
they're
the-
supposed to uphold the law and all that
It's
nonsense.
not even
I
that.
get
It's
it.
at the end of the day when you got people like the Breonna Taylor situation or you know what I'm saying George Floyd.
See, that one's a little sketchy, the
Trayvon
Breonna
Martin.
Taylor one.
What?
That one's not like. That one's there's some sketchiness to that one. The George Floyd definitely not. Trayvon again, he wasn't killed by a cop. He was killed by some random citizen.
Yeah.
That one's out the books. That one doesn't count.
Well, I mean,
That was just a
Yeah, but
random
they
citizen.
let him off.
they
That's Florida. That
You
yeah,
know?
that's a
Listen,
citizen though.
I say like this,
and
for
he was
every-
Hispanic. He wasn't even white.
how many times I'm gonna put it perfect? How many times have you heard of a black guy getting away with murder? OJ.
Yeah, yeah.
How many? Give me someone else that got away. You know
But
why
you-
OJ was so famous?
But how
Because
many,
he was a
how
fucking
many white
football
guys
player.
can you name that got away with murder? You know what I mean? Like you could do that both ways. I don't know any white people who get away with murder. We know more serial killer white people than we do anyone else.
That's true.
Think about it. The most notorious killers in this country are all white people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are fucking weird.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You guys are fucking weirdos.
we're weird, but you know, in the black neighborhoods, they're killing each other, and no one's talking about that. Like to me, I go, why is
yeah,
no one?
I mean, they're killing each other.
yeah.
It's like fighting for survival.
but
Not
like,
really.
but like Chicago.
When you're
Like Chicago is like a war zone, and it's
it's
just
a fucked up system. It's a fucked up system. You're grown up on a block where these people are your best friends and this block and these
And
are,
it's easy
you
to
know,
make money. I get it.
No,
I
not
understand.
even that. It's you're fucking 7 years old,
Yeah.
hanging out playing bikes with these kids, popping a fire hydrant, everything's cool. Then one day you turn 12 and this guy dies because he got shot at a fucking grocery store while someone was trying to rob it and he just happened to be there.
Well, that's what I'm
now
saying.
You grow up with that hate for fucking this block and it's a never-ending cycle. Now this block turns into a gang. Now they're beefing with this block
Yeah.
because they killed their friend.
See, I didn't even
But they-
think of that.
the,
You're
the
right.
reason the guy robbed the grocery store is because he was trying to get a job. He got locked up for some fucking dumb, stupid ass reason. Violated probation when he was 17. Was caught in the system. He was out of state when he shouldn't have been. Missed his fucking parole officer fucking hearing or whatever fuck his probation officer hearing. Got locked up. Got out. They told him he needed to get a job, but he couldn't get a job because he couldn't fucking get a license because it's all like a fucking loophole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now this guy had
And they want to keep you in the
he
system.
He got 2 sons, and now he has to fucking he has to raise them. So he robs the grocery store. He gets antsy. This guy's not a fucking cop or a
Prison, like
military.
everything else, is a business. You know, like prison, like everything else, is a business, right?
Yeah,
So,
but it's all a cycle though.
but the problem is that the insane inequality in a prison. Like, if you look at the numbers in most prisons, it's majority African American, you know, and then probably white, and then probably Hispanic, or vice versa, depending on what part of the country you're in. But there's something wrong that, you know, you can't just. I'm not buying it that black people just commit more crimes. They don't.
No,
Like they're just treated unfairly, and it's very
I mean,
obvious.
it's not. And I'll give you a story. I'll give you a story.
But the problem is too is that this is where now we're at though.
Yeah, but right now it's
Hold on.
changing.
No, but this is where we're at though also
Changing 'cause Trump?
because
No.
no, but what I'm saying
Amen.
is
Because you guys-
is that you have a bad experience with a cop. Now that, like you just said with the block thing, now that fucks me up with all cops. So now the next time you experience a cop, you're like, fuck you, and you're more hesitant because the last guy was a dick.
100%.
And now that cop's going, here we go again, another black guy being disorderly and da-da-da.
And let me tell you though. This is what I was gonna say. I was 16 years old, 15 years old. I was a little shit. I was in fucking Patchogue, running around the streets. We wanted to get some Four Locos. A guy wouldn't sell it to my boy. He looked the oldest out of us. We went back in the fucking gas station, and I put a Snickers bar on the counter, and I said, "Let me get that." And the guy looks at me. He's like, "Yeah, it was $2.50." I'm like, "Nah, just let me get it." You know, I'm like 16.
Strong arm and a
Yeah,
Snickers.
Snickers, literally a Snickers, right? And the guy's like, "No, I called the police." He reached down. I thought he was grabbing a gun. He picks up the phone, calls the cop. My boy runs down the counter and hits him. My boy just fucking go crazy. And I was fighting this guy in the gas station, right? Listen, I got my friend's backpack.
No,
with
hold
me.
up, though. Hold on.
Now
Your
look,
boy
this-
runs up and hits him.
Hits
Right
him.
there, you don't see a problem with that? Why was it immediate violence?
You know what's crazy? My boy's white.
Did he grow up around black guys?
Nah, he grew up in fucking Patchogue.
That's just
Came
so
in
weird. Like I never understood white or black, but you know, like again, and it's unfair because.
Well, we were fucking kids being stupid.
But even
There
when I was
no
a kid, like I
point.
never just like hit somebody just to hit
Oh, I
somebody.
used to do it all the time.
See,
I
that's
was fucking,
fucked up.
I know. I'm a piece of shit. You guys think you guys got bad karma? Imagine. You
Yeah.
don't even know. It takes a certain type of person to
See, like I was a
understand
shitty
someone
kid,
else's
but
karma.
like just hitting
Oh, I
people for
was-
no reason.
oh my God,
I was
I was
never
the
like
worst.
into just fucking
Oh,
hurting
yeah.
people.
I would do it all the time. I would look for it. There's a video in the shop we actually talking about the other day. I'm like, same thing, 16, and one of my boys is fighting this kid, and he's beating this kid up, and I'm on recording it, and the kid turns around, he stops, and I'm such a piece of shit. The kid looks at the fucking camera. I'll show you the video after. The kid looks at the camera, and he's like, all right, I'm done. I'm like, all right. Boom! With the fucking phone, I punched this
And
kid
now
in the
you
mouth.
train, right? I heard
Yeah,
you do
now I
jiu-jitsu,
train, yeah,
and
now
now
I
you're probably calm as shit, right?
Yeah,
And
100%. 'Cause I
you
get
look
fucked
back
up,
on
though.
that now and go, "What an asshole
I'm
that was!"
a piece
Right?
of shit.
Yeah.
I'm such a dick.
And
I
it's so
get- but I
funny
get
because
humbled, though.
once you get into that gym and you walk in there and people
Yeah.
start breaking you down and you're like, I'm a fucking
There's two
asshole,
types
like-
of things people do when they get in that situation. They're either like, oh man, I can't do this. Like I'm just gonna chill. Like I don't want to do. Or they're like me, yo. I think I'm a fucking pussy. Jesus Christ! I thought I was the toughest guy in the world. I'm going here and get fucking folded up.
yeah, you get
jiu-jitsu.
folded up.
When I'm boxing, I'm getting punched. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm a bitch. Like I'm nowhere near what the fuck I thought I was
Yeah.
gonna be. You know?
Now, how many people have told you look like John Jones?
Not a lot. But you know what I do get though? I do get black celebrities a lot.
Really? See, I think you look a lot like John Jones. Maybe it's the
People
glasses
say-
and the beard,
Yeah.
but
I appreciate
he's got
that.
he's got
Savage.
a big John Jones thing going on there.
I appreciate that.
And that's even once he said he trained, I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No,
Hopefully
holy
I'll
shit.
Yeah, big one there. Probably fucking not though.
Hey, don't
But-
say that. Yes, you will be.
You know what?
Yes, you will be.
I wanna.
While you're looking to do it like that?
My passion for fighting is I've always been fighting. You know, I've always been.
Yeah, but trained.
But
like
that's
trained.
that's what I'm saying. I wanna.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
wanna see why
you
I
are
rank
looking
in-
to go into the ring with this?
No, I wanna. Yeah. I wanna,
But
I
what
wanna
training?
actually get
Is this
some
your
fights in.
first foray into training?
This is my first time ever actually.
Like in a function, like
100%.
like organized,
Yeah,
you know,
this is my first-
disciplined.
Well, I wrestled.
And what
from
is it? It's
6
all
to
around. It's
14.
jujitsu, Muay Thai.
So I do jujitsu classes, and then I do Muay Thai and kickboxing.
How
I do
awesome is
seven-
Muay Thai?
Oh my god,
I fucking love it.
It's the
It's
best.
brutal.
I fucking
Hey,
love
I'll tell
it.
you what though, those fucking Thailand motherfucker, it's brutal.
Yeah.
Muay Thai is fucking.
But
brutal.
when you're training it and you're hitting those pads and you're fucking, dude, it's so
It's a
impactful,
cockfight.
dude,
It
and you
really
just
is.
hear it, and
it's
it's
where to see where you rank.
Yeah.
That's why I love Kingdom so much.
dude,
Yeah.
I fucking love Muay Thai. Like that was the one thing that brought me back to the gym was like jujitsu. I'd be like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But Muay Thai days, I'd be like, yes, let's fucking
You
go.
see who the fucking tough guys are with that.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of taking hits and giving hits
Yeah.
and taking hits
Well,
and
it's a
giving
lot
hits.
of
That's
it.
the biggest thing that people don't
it's
understand,
taking the impact.
Yeah.
You embrace for a hit. That's why there's stances like this
Yeah, yeah.
because
Yeah.
your whole side is now
Yeah.
protected.
You got to be strong enough to
Yeah.
absorb it and keep going.
Yeah.
You gotta nice and
Yeah,
100%.
so
you gotta
you're
be ready
protecting
for
your
it.
body and your head. That's why their stance is like that. But it's the
They're
to
fucking
me,
sick. Fuck
stand up. It's probably the most effective shit there is. Stand
You know
up.
what? And I'd have to argue that jujitsu is.
Stand up. Stand up.
No, and now that's what I'm saying. I'd have to argue that jujitsu is better to know than stand up. If I was
No,
a
yeah,
fucking-
yes, because most fights end up on the ground. But I'm
now
saying
UFC.
no, but I'm just
MMA
saying
fights,
style wise in general. Boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, karate, all the.
There's
To
a s-
me,
there's a certain
only the stand up part. I'm saying
there's a certain calmness that comes with stand up that you learn from training, and I think that's why it's more effective. Because if you
well,
put
because you're
somebody
getting
that's
hit,
jittery-
and
yeah,
now you're like, all right,
Now
I know what it is, and
Yeah.
you're not scared of it anymore.
100%. You're like, I know I'm gonna get
Yeah.
hit, but I gotta fucking.
My
get
first
back.
night in there, me and my buddy Moses went, and Ritchie knows this guy's a big dude. He's probably like 6 foot, probably like 260, but solid. He's like built like
He's probably more than 2. I would think like
close to 3, maybe.
no. He's
280?
yeah, he's probably like 250.
He's a big
260.
fucking dude.
Yeah, he's
Big-
like
big guy.
260.
And me and him both, because the gym opened up right next to where I used to work. We were like, yo, let's go. We'll both go together. So we started going. First night, we're like, yo, can we spar after? And they were like, yeah, just put your mouthpieces in and, keep it light. Don't try to kill each other.
Crazy.
But I looked at him and I was like, you can hit me in the face. And I'm like, dude, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to get hit in the face. Not that I've never been before that, but it's
You
not.
said it
it's-
like that. You said I want to get in the
no,
face,
but it's a nice reminder of, okay, I know what that is. And there's a difference of someone who's never been punched in the face now in a confrontation than someone who has.
Yeah,
you know what I
100%.
mean? And when you have, you're not going to die.
Yeah.
You know it's not going to be the worst thing ever.
You're not jittery. Like when I'm
Yeah.
sparring, I'm not like this. I'm not like
Yeah, you're not like
flinching and
wincing
like,
and like, fuck, I'm
I'm
gonna
like
get
I
hit.
get hit. You know what I love to do?
I like getting hit because then it's like, now my turn.
Yeah.
You know, like it's kind of like that.
I got this actually. Listen, I'm kind of a poser when it comes to Kingdom. All right.
Okay.
You can ask Richie. I think my life was loosely based off of Ryan Kingdom.
Okay.
Well, he likes to imagine it.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
You really got a hard on for Ryan. He
Yeah.
brought him up the other day,
Oh my
too. He
God,
loves
yeah,
Ryan.
Fucking, yo, that's my guy. Because everybody's like Jay or fucking
Alvy.
Alvy.
I love Jay. Jay's just a madman. That's
what
why.
I'm saying. But Ryan
Yeah.
is the best character on the show. But anyway, so it's like yesterday I was sparring, right? My coach brought this kid up, and I'm like, I always tell myself I'm a pussy and I'm gonna get beat the fuck up, especially rolling anything, whatever I do.
Why?
Why do
you do that?
Because you know what? I think that I got humbled the first time I started like actually
Yeah, that's
training.
fine. But now that you're humbled, you should get that
So I
confidence
still
back
think
in
that-
yourself,
but
though.
I
Don't.
still-
Yeah,
it's
no.
not- you know what it is? It's just being. I'm like extra.
No,
hard
but
on
that's
myself.
kind of like a fear too, though, because now you're giving the guy in front of you the benefit of the doubt
Oh,
without even starting.
So that's the thing. I go into everything like that. And
No,
I
don't.
But when I was letting my hands go, because I don't just keep them in.
Yeah.
I'm fucking just. I beat the shit out of this kid.
Yeah.
Like my coach was like, "Yo, look, we want to get we're gonna get this other kid in. He wants me to really fucking,
Yeah.
someone that's more experienced. This kid just started the same time I started.
You know what though? Kids like that though too, when they come in the gym, they need that to let them know either you're here for this or you're not here for
And
this.
it's I got millions of street fights. It's not even millions. Of
No, but that's what I mean though. Like
hundreds.
if people come into the gym and they're just expecting like, oh well, this will be fun, and it's like no. you're gonna get fucked up here, and you need to know that. Like, if you get punched or you get hit, like, you can't go crying about like this is what it is. You know what I mean?
I always
and
just
some
tell
people
myself-
walk in there thinking they're a tough guy, and then the second they get lit up,
You know who else used to do that though? This mindset. That you know who else used to do it? Tyson.
yeah.
Tyson would be like, yo, he would have fucking dreams. He said it in an interview. He's like, I'd have dreams of this guy beating me.
Yeah.
I would think, oh, this guy.
But
is
then
so
he
much
would
better than
feed
me.
on that.
And
He
that's
would
what I
feed
do,
on
though.
that. Yeah, all right.
And then I get in there, and once I go.
Now, how long you been doing this for?
Fighting and regular fighting
Yeah.
or just training?
No, just training.
Training.
Yeah.
Training now about a month and a half.
All right, no, regular. Everything else is a wash.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
don't
doesn't
count
count,
now. You're
doesn't
not
count.
Kimbo Slice,
Yeah,
bro.
no, 100%.
All right, you know,
I mean,
like there's only
I
one
wish.
Kimbo,
Rest in
and you know
peace.
that's it.
Yeah.
But now
Rest
that
in
you're
peace.
training, and you know you seem like you're taking it very seriously,
100%.
and you're only 24. You have any wrestling background, anything like that?
Oh yeah, I wrestled from 6 to 14, and I stopped.
Oh
when I
no
was 14.
shit! So you
Yeah.
got a decent amount
Well,
of.
and jujitsu, that's what my professor says. He's like, your background. He's like, your athleticism, because I'm still trash at that. Too,
Yeah.
But he's like,
Yeah, but
can tell.
there's muscle
There's
memory.
build. It's muscle,
Yeah.
it's all muscle
Yeah.
memory. It's all muscle memory.
All right, so that's
it,
good.
It comes in.
And you're young, man. So that's there's a.
I didn't know that you. I didn't know that you wrestle. Now you're looking to get into the ring
Yo,
for like
yo.
for a little bit of.
I want to just see where I rank.
Yo,
You
if
know?
you want to get, where do you go?
Where do I train?
Don't say it on air, actually. But we know guys that do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that we can get you in with that you can be like
No, they know too. They
He
know.
knows?
They know the people. Yeah.
the one I'm talking
Yeah.
about, CL.
I don't know. Well, but trust me, he knows other people that are good. Yeah, no, he knows other people
that
Jiu-jitsu,
are
I'm
good.
like, I'm
Alright.
good, taken care of. It's my stand up
All right.
that right now I'm training with somebody who's teaching me the basics. That's really good, but
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not to the
Eventually-
level of the
I'm-
jiu-jitsu guys you know.
yeah, he's not on
You
the
know,
level. Like my
so-
jujitsu, the people I train with in jujitsu are like
Top tier.
yeah, top,
All right.
seriously top tier.
No, because you know Chris and Enzo,
Yeah.
they train with no joke people too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like Chris trains with some of the Gracies sometimes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my stand up is more of getting me into that world. You know,
Yeah.
teaching me the basics of that.
Isn't it so fun walking into that gym? I did it for a year, and then my son, literally, I signed up,
I'm
and my
addicted.
son
I'm addicted.
was born like 3 months later. So like I was locked in for the year. So I was like, I'm just gonna do the year at least. You know what I mean? I did it for a year, and it was just
you had the contract.
yeah, and it was just so much fun going in there. Like I said, I would do like. Mostly, I come in on the Muay Thai days. Like the jiu-jitsu stuff, I never really got into. I know it's great to know when most fights end up on the ground. I just never grabbed me. I like hitting. Like I was always growing up with my hands, and I like doing
Now,
that.
and you, but that's why it's you like hitting, right? And now somebody comes in, fucking tries. To
No, I know. Yeah, I'm not. Trust me, I'm very aware of that. I'm completely understand. You know, and I know that, but I just never. I don't know. Jiu-jitsu just never grabbed me, and I trust. I know.
I love jujitsu.
Yeah, me too.
Some
I
people
love
love it,
jiu-jitsu.
and some people, and like I just. It was so like just slow for me, and I'm laying there, and I'm
It's
like,
such a chess match. Like you just,
Yeah.
you know,
It's
the better you get at it, the more you want to do
and,
it.
you know, I'm a
you
glamorous person. It's more glamorous when you're throwing and kicking.
course.
And, you know what I
It's
mean?
more
So
flashy.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's
That's like saying, oh, I want to be
And there's a
right
reward.
tackle instead of
Because
a,
when
instead
I
of a
hit
running
the-
back.
when you
you
hit
know,
the pad-
like no, I don't want to be a tackle. That's a fucking fat kid's place.
But when you hit the pad
I want
right,
to be a center. I want to be a center.
when you hit
know
the
what I mean?
pad right and you're hitting the bag right and you're doing it right and you hear that fucking impact and you hear
Yeah,
that
that-
slap,
that pop.
such an
That
addicting
pop.
fucking
It is.
sound. I
Yeah.
When
love
you,
it.
You know when you're
When
hitting
you're doing the
pads and
cross
it's
and you're going ba 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 ba,
Yeah.
and you just hear them whap 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 whap.
100%.
Dude, it's so
when you hit that, when you hit
fucking
the pads
awesome.
and it's like dud dud, and then when you start getting to the pop pop pop,
Yep.
and that slap, and it is addicting. I'll give you that.
I love that sound.
But the thing,
man.
I do love that, and it's the greatest cardio in the world. Or one of the greatest cardios in the world is doing that. But it's different. I don't think it's as satisfying as rolling, as like jujitsu. You know.
Yeah.
Because the pads is fun, but when you're boxing somebody, I know the kid that yesterday I sparred with was great at the pads. He was killing it. I was like, damn, this kid's gonna fuck me up. I
Yeah,
went
but
in there,
no,
I
then once
beat
they
the
get in
shit
there
out
with a
of this- I
human,
beat the
yeah.
shit out of this guy.
That's why I would
It
always
was like
end the night-
a second night. I just literally let my
We would
hands
literally
go.
end the night every
it got
time
so
with
bad.
sparring.
That my coach was like, "Listen, I want you to focus on your weaves, and I want you to focus on your parries.
Yeah.
That's it." He's like, "Throw your jab."
and that's what I'm saying. Like the type of people you see in the gym, like that kid on the pads, he's hitting them and he's like, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. And then once it's time to get in the ring, he's like, I don't want to go.
That's
in
why
the ring.
I want to get.
And there's those kids that don't want to go in the ring, but they want to look like they're good.
I want to
at what
get.
they're doing.
I want to get
All
in
right.
the cage.
Right now it's 30 Joe Biden to 18 President Trump.
Oh, there's already stuff going in.
Yeah, the race to 270, and the president is down by 12.
Yeah, but what states came in?
This was just updated a minute
That's
ago.
what I mean, so-
These, well, we have more polls closing at 8, so we're gonna get more done here. So
I'll pull up Fox.
there you go. So
I'll pull up CNN. I'll pull up Fox.
Listen, if you go out, if you're voting right now, and for whatever reason you're on your phone or you have your fucking laptop, you vote for fucking Lee Zeldin.
you vote Lee
God
Zeldin.
Too early to call battlegrounds Florida and Pennsylvania, but Fox
Is-
projects
now-
winners of dozens plus states.
The Lee Zeldin thing, is that a New York thing?
Yeah,
I think it is.
yes.
I don't think anybody else knows who Lee Zeldin is.
Okay, because
But
for those of you that are
I
watching,
fucking love him.
there's a guy over here that has been trashed in the media for like the past 10, 12 years or some shit.
I didn't even know it was that long.
It's been a long time, and all we've ever heard
It's
is
been
nothing
that
good.
long.
We've all heard people it was the trash campaign. So like, he would be like, they would be like, what?
Lee Zeldin.
He fucks your
Do
dog.
you like,
you know, like,
do you like kittens? Well, Lee Zeldin cuts the heads off of kittens.
He'll come to your house and finger your pets while you're away.
Yeah.
Exactly, 100%. Lee Zeldin supports cancer.
yeah, like,
And it's
they
like-
say the worst things about this
Lee
guy.
Zeldin, he fucked your mom. You know what I mean?
I'm Lee Zeldin, and I approve.
Yeah.
I did
And
fuck your
all
mother.
All the Lee
Literally
Zeldin
everybody-
commercials are like, I'm Lee Zeldin. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's
You
true.
know?
All of it's true. And you'll vote for me again, you cunts,
I'm
because you
Lee
know my
Zeldin. I've been
name.
doing this
Yeah.
for 20, and I'll do it for another fucking 20.
He's our Republican
Pussy.
Congress, and yeah, I voted for him this morning.
Did you?
Yes, I
Nice.
did.
The only reason I fucking did we tell you, Rock, when I stole the fucking sign?
Yes.
Oh my
yeah,
god!
you told me that
So
yesterday.
For everybody watching, I stole a fucking
Giant.
It's
Lee
like a-
Zeldin sign.
I was wrecked. It was
It's like a
4 in the morning.
It's like a 6x6 foot fucking Lee Zeldin sign.
and I stole it off someone's front lawn.
I walk into the shop
And
and
I
it's
put it on
it's
fucking
fucking
Ritchie station.
Yeah, it's there on my station. I'm like, oh
Said
fuck.
Lee Zeldin.
I'm like, somebody got fucking wasted and stole this sign, and I knew exactly who it was.
Fucking me.
Yeah, I wanted to bring some up, Rich. I watched Point Break last night.
Yes,
Point Break.
Yeah, anything, in that era.
Keanu Reeves and
Did you watch the
Patrick Swayze.
remake or the
No,
original?
the OG.
Okay.
The remake doesn't even exist.
Brody. Right?
Yeah,
That's
Bodie.
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 Bodie. Bodie.
Yes. So, a few things, and I know, the time zone that this movie was from, the time era.
yeah,
For one, the over-the-top chief. Like, he is insanely over-the-top.
well, who is this?
The
now?
one who's always yelling at Utah and fucking Sal. Is that his Angelo? What's the fucking
yeah,
Italian guy name with fucking the most Polish or German looking guy ever?
yeah.
But that guy is just ridiculous. Every time he's there, he's just ripping their fucking, screaming top of his lungs, the most like stereotypical movie bad like chief guy,
Yes, yeah.
like it was so bad.
It's even it's almost as bad as like Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like right up there with that. But then, so they wake up Utah and they go skydiving, right? And then they do the whole deal with the bags and they're fucking with him. But even though they know he's a private, FBI agent,
Yeah.
right? So, but that was his first jump ever, correct? Like
Yeah.
he was like, oh, I've never done this.
Yeah.
So the next scene, or a few scenes later, Tim and Swayze, he's escaping. Swayze jumps out, parachute. There's no more parachutes. Keanu's not going to die. The
Yeah.
plane's going to land safely. But he just goes, fuck it! And jumps out of the plane.
Yeah.
An
Gangster.
inexperienced skydiver.
100%.
And catches this guy who's done it a million fucking times.
Yeah.
Like,
That's balls right
Yeah.
there.
no, that's stupid.
Do you know
Like,
what
It's
that
very
is?
Fast and Furious.
yes, that was like the birth. Whoever created the Fast and Furious
Started
saw
with
that
Point Break,
scene
yeah.
and was like,
I need to make a
Jesus
movie.
Wow.
Christ.
Yeah,
Well, think
like-
about fucking Terminator. I mean, Fast and Furious, where that shit went, huh? Like, it,
well, those are ridiculous. I can't.
my
They're the
God.
worst piles of
Fucking-
shit ever.
it's crazy. After 2,
It's,
And
no,
2 was
after
more of a cult
one was
classic.
enough. One was enough.
1 was the greatest concept, and it was the best one. And I don't think 1 was
It was
bad.
fun. It was
I
a lot
think
of fun.
1 as a single solo movie.
You don't care about acting, do you?
What do you mean? I mean, listen, Vin is a terrible.
No,
actor.
they're not a single.
but
good-
they're fun.
Michelle
But
Rodriguez
Vin-
is bad.
but
Paul
think about-
Walker's bad. Everybody in that
Think about
movie is
Riddick,
bad.
though. Think about Riddick.
Riddick stinks.
Come on.
I don't like Riddick.
No, he doesn't
Second
like Vin Diesel, so
Yeah,
he's
no,
not
Vin
gonna. He's
Diesel's
a
You don't like
garbage.
any
The best thing
Diesel
Vin
snob.
Diesel's ever done, and the only good thing he's ever done is
Saving Private Ryan?
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
That's the only good thing
fucked
he's
up.
ever done.
You don't
You
think
hear his song?
a song.
Oh, you didn't hear the Vin
Nah,
Diesel song?
well, don't play it for him. It sucks. You're not gonna like
Oh
it.
my
What is
god!
it?
I love Vin
Rap?
Diesel,
He's
but
got
I
a
don't
Is it
like
like
song.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
Oh no, you wish it was that good.
Yeah, no,
You
it's not.
wish it
it's
was
not
that good. We can't play it. We can't play it.
No.
But yeah, no, it is the most ridiculous. You have to look it up on your own time. It's Vin Diesel. I think it's like Feeling Good or some shit, or Do Feel Good. I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna play. It's
But-
like Pacquiao singing "Sometimes When We Touch."
It's
Which for
really
the Henny
fucking
commercials.
bad.
You remember those?
Wait, what
Yes.
the fuck?
The
Yeah.
Pacquiao singing "Sometime When We Touch."
And then what else did I write about that? That was it. Oh, and then the ending bothered me too because he's so like, I'm chasing you, I'm chasing you, I'm chasing you all over the fucking world. I get you. I let you ride the wave, knowing because apparently it's like he knew it because all the cops are like,
Yeah.
he's gonna come back out, and he's like, not this time, and he threw the badge. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's like, so why did you bother getting here?
yeah.
Like you did all that for nothing.
Well, he didn't. You know, he wasn't put in a position like I'm gonna ride this wave and I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
out
he should have
here.
been like, fuck you. Like, fuck you and your wave. Good. You don't get to do the thing you've waited your whole life to do. You're a horrible criminal
about-
who got a bunch of people killed and kidnapped my fucking chick. Good. I'm going to let you ride off. And then he's like cool about it where he's like, he's not coming back. And he throws the badge in the water.
But he does, doesn't he? do
No,
that, though?
he dies.
Yeah, he rides the fucking wave.
But he crashes
Yeah,
in.
he
We
crashes.
see-
His last, like the last.
Yeah, we
So
watched
you're
him-
saying he should have just been like, "Fuck you! You don't get to do it. You're going to jail."
You
Yeah.
think
It's over, Bodie.
Yeah.
Like-
he should have been like, fuck yourself. You're not doing it.
Yeah.
But they grew a gay bond though. That
Either
was
way,
the
yeah,
plot
but
of the movie,
Bodie
is
broke
they
that.
both-
Like,
Yeah.
that's what a punk bitch Keanu is in that movie.
Yeah.
But you broke
But
that
that's
when
what
you
I'm saying.
kidnapped my chick.
So Keanu
Yeah.
Like-
was the bottom. Bodie was the top.
Bodie was the top.
So that's why at the end, like he looked him in the eyes and was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
one last
You,
wave."
you know you're unlocking these, sweetie. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go, sweetie.
100%. He's like, "Listen, you know who fucking wears the pants in
But
this?
yeah, they're
You're
good
not."
movie.
He should have looked at him and said, "You're not gonna."
One
arrest
of those
me."
80s, early 90s movies that are good.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
knows.
my
he
God.
knows every
Yeah.
fucking.
Dude,
he
I'll
knows
fucking-
that.
I could do a whole movie.
poster up here, but
Oh shit! You know what's
It
crazy?
got
You said that?
bumped.
I had the same shit
Yeah.
in my fucking room.
It got
growing up.
bumped.
I thought so. Jersey does Saturday detentions. Long Island doesn't do them, but Jersey
No.
did them. And I went to one. I was like 12 with a fucking the glove, the fucking
like Bender?
bandana, like Bender, just like Bender leads the way. Oh my god, I quote that movie. Fucking
Dude, the
religiously.
greatest Halloween costume I've ever seen was at
Yeah, my friend.
Marcus's house. No,
Judas.
Judas' house.
Yeah,
And it was one of his buddies. I didn't even know this fucking guy.
yeah. He's dressed up
And
like
dude,
Bender to the
To
T.
the T. He had the
Yo, I'm
hair,
doing that next
everything. And Richie, the kid's walking away. And Richie just goes, "Yo, Bender!" The kid stops and just goes,
Oh my
I
god,
fucking
I would have been like
lost
this.
it.
I would have been like
The
this.
rest of the night, I was like, that is the
Oh my
greatest
God.
fucking costume
I'd have
I've
been
ever
like this.
seen.
I'd have been like, bro.
Just because it was like such a
Yeah.
perfect moment.
Let's fuck.
And I was like, that is
Holy
fucking
shit.
amazing.
Bro, that's.
Did I tell you how hot you are in that costume?
Yeah. Oh my god, Bender is a fucking Judd Nelson. I'd fucking you know how you
My
say
wife loves Judd Nelson, so
I
she got a
fucking-
thing for
I
him.
love Judd Nelson. That's my man.
You go gay for Judd Nelson, you telling us?
Probably would. I can only name one movie.
I can respect it. Yeah, anyone
The
can.
Breakfast
Yeah,
Club.
That's
what-
all you need, though.
That's it.
No,
After
what was
that-
he? He's in.
He was an old guy
He's in
in
New Jack
something.
City.
Yes, he was.
He was
He's
a
in New
cop.
Jack
He was
City.
a
Cop,
cop.
yeah,
He's the partner with Ice T.
yeah.
New Jack City fucked me up, and I'm gonna tell you where it fucked me up. Like where I was like, this is a little gay. Is when Ice Cube caught him at the end.
Ice T. Oh, I want to shoot you so
Ice-T,
bad, my
Ice-
dick's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he say?
He's like, I want to shoot you.
I want to shoot you so fucking bad, my dick is hard.
That threw the whole movie off. For me.
Yeah, I
Everything
remember.
was-
I remember the same thing. I was kind of like a dog looking at something he didn't understand. I was like, "Why did he do that?"
Why did he say that?
Why do you want to go that
Yeah,
route?
like that's a weird place to take it.
Like he's like.
Is that
very-
why you say that thing? You know what helping? We know what. You know what gets my dick hard, right? Helping out my friends.
No, that's Step Brothers, which I can also quote.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what he says. So he's like talking about selling the house with the dad.
he doesn't know
And the
Will
dad's like,
Ferrell
"Oh."
movies like.
Well,
He's like, oh my god. He's
Richie's
like,
not
I'll
a
even-
huge Will
he's
Ferrell
like,
guy.
I'll even sell it for 4/5 commish. Because you know what really gets my dick hard? Helping out my friends.
Yeah,
And
like he's
he's
talking
like,
to
"Oh,
Doback.
that'd be great. That'd be great. And he's like, and he's sitting there with like a fucking bone.
You know what's funny?
Come on, what are we talking about?
yeah, exactly. He's
I've
like,
seen
you
that
wanna
movie a
punch
lot,
me in the face,
but not as much as
Oh my
you know
God.
I
some,
love
of,
Step
some of the
Brothers.
other people.
Step Brothers is what it's maybe the greatest comedy ever made.
It's
I
one
think-
of them.
You know what's crazy? You said that because I say that. And
Yeah.
people completely disagree with me.
See, like
But they can't give me anything else.
I have a list, and that's on there. I don't put them in order because it depends on your mood, I guess, for comedy.
Yeah.
But it's that, the original Arthur movie,
He always says that nobody ever has the same feeling towards
No,
it, but
one of the
it's
funniest.
one of your.
It's fucking
The
hilarious.
original Arthur.
Yeah.
He's a rich
You won't
guy
even
with a
know.
top
It's from,
hat.
like 1981, Dudley Moore. Yeah.
No, it's before my time, brother.
Yeah.
You
I
would-
go back
you
to
wouldn't
the
like
I
it.
go back to the 80s though. Like I
No,
Breakfast
dude,
Club,
and
Insane
that
Enough.
movie's not from. I'm born.
Goodwill Hunting's my.
I was
favorite
only
movie.
1 year old when it came out. I watched this movie when I was like 17 or 18, and I remember I still to this day, the first 15, 20 minutes of that movie is the funniest shit ever. Like
It went from Trump just jumped up to 26 now.
No, see, I got a different thing on Fox here. I got 91.56 on Fox.
What, Biden's up?
Biden. Yeah,
Really?
Yep.
Fox, huh?
yeah. Fox is giving me.
All right,
Listen,
so let's
if
go to
fucking
Fox.
Lee Zeldin isn't in fucking office, I swear to God, I'm right.
There's gonna be fucking problems.
But and I mean, it's a lot of states though that you would expect Biden to win though. Like he won Virginia, he won Illinois, he won
He won Virginia,
Massachusetts. Yeah, he was. That's Washington, of course. That's where DC is, man.
Yeah, Virginia wasn't Virginia the cutoff for the South though.
Nah. They got Virginia. Like Pennsylvania, Ohio are the two biggies that Trump needs to
He's
win.
gonna have everything in the Upper East.
Texas is a biggie. Florida's a biggie. Georgia's a biggie.
Where's Florida right now?
How
Florida's
many
even more Trump,
how many political people we got in the chat? Why don't you raise your hand out there or do whatever? Give me the finger. Whoever's political, whoever keeps track of this
How
crap,
about this?
let me know.
If you're voting for Trump, why don't you leave a fuck you? And if you're voting for Biden, why don't you leave a
Heart.
fuck you?
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah. So either way, go fuck
yeah,
yourself.
'cause either way,
fuck off.
no disrespect to you and everything you do, but hey, fuck you.
Let me
Yep.
ask you, because I don't want to offend you. Are you the type of person that like
Yes.
goes goes on your Instagram story and like plays like part of a song, and people are now supposed to be like, oh, that's who he is.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like people will like put music or like quotes from music or like a piece of music, and we're like as the
You know what?
spectator's supposed to be like, oh, I get what you're saying, man. Like I get.
I
it.
don't do. You see, if you do it to be deep and like,
That's what I mean. Like
I
I'm
almost-
calling out the people.
I almost
that do
dropped
it
the
to be
F-bomb.
deep.
if you do it to be deep and like a
Yeah, but you're a barber now, so you have to make videos that have
well,
that shit
I
in
even
there.
know, like, if I'm in the gym, I might post something. Like, if I'm listening to Many Men, I might put the Many Men song on it. But that doesn't mean that I think I'm fucking Curtis Jackson.
No,
you know?
but there's the people that'll be like, you know, like they just it's a black screen and it's just like the song and then like the words that like really got
I do that, but I do it to like if I'm listening.
I don't know. Like
Yeah, we have to ask you to leave,
Pat,
sir.
I really,
But, like,
it's like, I really liked you up until now.
because I look at that and I'm like, dude, like, what am I supposed to take from this? Like,
Well, look,
okay,
if I
that's who
posted-
you
if
are, I guess.
Posted,
Like,
if I posted, fucking, don't you forget about me.
how about I just meet
watched
you
the
and I
fucking
learn who
Breakfast
you
Club.
are? You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to like try
Look,
to
I think you're taking
decipher.
Instagram too serious then, because I mean, like, I post inside jokes on Instagram. Like, I might post, look at this fucking.
See, again,
shoot.
this is the young thing, though. Like, my friends are older. You know what I mean? Like, I have the 40-year-old friends. You know what I mean? Like, you're a
100%.
baby compared to
Yeah.
some of my friends.
Your friends aren't gonna get that.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know what I mean. Like you live in a different world in the internet. Like I've learned this with my oldest daughter. She's 21. She's not that much younger than you, and they live in a different world in the internet than
Yeah.
we live in. Like,
Yeah.
and so like you hear their point of view of it, and once he explained it, I'm like, oh, okay, makes
Yeah.
total sense.
I could pick it up, shit on
You
it,
know?
and put it back down, and not even care because
Yeah.
I'm not really involved with it like that.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, you guys, it's
No,
a younger
it's a
person's
thing.
life.
I
But-
just actually, I just went on I call it a cleanse. I deleted my Instagram and all my social media for
Yeah.
I was solid for about 3.5 weeks. While I was training just to start up.
Yeah.
I ended up getting it back. Not because I needed it. I wasn't like, I could delete it now. But that feeling felt so good.
You know what's good though?
It's like fucking.
Let me
like
ask you
empty.
this: the first day you went in there, did you send any information that look at me and where I am?
What do you mean?
Like, did you Instagram post or did you just went and just did it?
When I downloaded it back?
No, when you were training, you said
I'm not coming back
Oh, no,
on
no.
here.
No, because you ever see people that walk into the gym first day and they take that
I
shot,
barely take.
and then you see them like 3 weeks later, and it's like, what's going on with that? I'm really not doing that no more.
Nah,
and it's
I
like, well, you
I
really
think
seemed
I took-
into it when you wanted to brag to everybody that you're there.
I think, yeah,
You know?
that's my biggest thing is I hate looking like a fucking poser. So I don't take when I go to jujitsu, I don't fucking take pictures walking on the mat and shit. Like
See, I
maybe
think I would
after-
feel weird too. Like the
after 3 years, like, and something that I do do
Like having the
religiously, then it's
trainers
like, all right,
too
cool.
look at you doing that. Like I would just feel cringy.
You look like a
yeah, you look like an asshole. You know what I
dick.
mean?
You look like a
Like,
dickhead.
Look at me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Look what I can do. Like, and you're not even the people that do that. That's like me fucking buying a bunch of tap out gear.
yeah.
And you know what? I almost did it last night. I can't wait to buy Navy Street. But I can't buy Navy Street
You
shit
can't-
now.
you can't buy that
because
yet.
it's only a month.
No,
and a
you
half.
gotta earn that
But
shit.
after-
Yeah, you
100%.
gotta earn
Don't
that.
But
fuck
actually,
around. Don't
once-
fuck around.
You
once
gotta
I
earn
know.
that Navy Street shit. You know what's
Don't fucking
funny?
do it.
You know what's funny though? Like when Sons of Anarchy did it, people made fun of it.
Yeah.
They were like, "Fuck out of here with Sons of Anarchy," and with your gear,
Oh,
you're not a
that's such a great
biker.
show.
Yeah.
But when Navy
That's such a
Street,
great
the
fucking-
fans of that show take it so serious. It's like, yo, you ain't there yet, bro. Like,
Yeah.
no, you can't rep.
I'd feel
Navy
like
Street.
such a fucking douche if I showed
You
up
need
with
to
a
be
Navy-
at least a brown belt to rep Navy Street.
Nah, I don't even think that. I think you need to be. I think you need to be good. Like the gym I'm at right now, jujitsu. Then I'm not gonna be a blue belt for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know white belts, 3 stripes there that'll roll with fucking purple belts and give them a run for a month. That's how
Yeah.
good that gym is. You know
Nice.
what I'm saying? It's very fucking high pace, but it's a good fucking environment.
Did you guys see Kanye West's gift to Kim Kardashian for her birthday this year?
Was it penis?
No.
It was the
a sex thing?
creepiest fucking thing ever. And if like my wife ever did this, I'd be like, why the fuck did
What-
you do that?
What is it?
He got her a hologram of her father, her dead father, talking about their kids, talking of like, the Tupac hologram?
Yeah.
He did that with Robert Kardashian, and it like was speaking and like
Get the fuck out of here.
I looked at that. I'm like, why the fuck would anyone want that?
Oh,
Like
what the
that's
fuck?
like, thanks for the reminder of my
Oh, you know what
dead
that is?
dad.
You know what
No.
that is? That's kind of like the fucking Iron Man in Avengers.
Yes.
Avengers spoiler alert.
Yeah.
When Iron Man came out, like, hey,
Yeah.
love you.
That was Civil
1000
War.
or whatever.
Yeah,
the
but
fuck.
hold on.
Yeah, no.
Well, the parent simulation I'm thinking
yeah,
of.
the parent simulation. No, that's at the in Endgame.
Have you
It's
ex-
like love you 4000
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
3000.
Have you asked Jess if she would ever want something like that? What was her opinion on it?
I don't think I brought it up.
Can we get her down here and ask her?
Yeah.
Jess,
Yes!
where's the meatloaf?
Ma, the meatloaf!
If Anna's not back yet, she can't come down though because Valentina's
The
up there.
meatloaf!
Okay.
So-
Well, we'll see if that's if
But
it's
like
a
me,
bad idea.
You
like-
want the meatloaf? You
What?
want the meatloaf?
Like me, I would be
That's
like,
a
I don't
great
fucking.
movie.
Let me go see. Just keep talk
Keep it
amongst
going.
yourselves.
Yes.
Talks amongst yourselves.
So Pat, you were gonna skip here tonight and go to practice. That
I
would
was
have
gonna
been
go-
pretty shitty of you.
I know. I'm glad I did this.
You promised all these good folks you'd be here, and look at you now.
100%. I hope they like me. My biggest fear in life is that they would not like me right
The
now.
Super Ugly Show
Yeah.
people won't like you.
People watching the Super Ugly Show
Yeah.
will fucking hate me.
Yeah, there's about maybe 10 people. What?
I love people hating me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's about 10 people that watch it, so you're gonna have 10 people
Well,
hating you.
my boy's watching right now. He's like, yo, I want to call in, but I'm kind of having fun watching the show, so I'm just gonna stay out off the phones. Shout out Hibbert, by the way.
Here comes my lovely wife. You're gonna have to go over by Ritchie, unfortunately.
Yeah, come here.
All right. So just to catch up, I told you what Kanye did for Kim for his birthday. He made the hologram of her dad. Would you want that? Would you like if someone did that with your dad? Would you like that?
And if it was like him talking to you guys, like if he was there.
Like he's
All right.
talking about Valentina.
So, first of all, it was really fucking creepy. Like the creepiest thing I've ever fucking seen, where this guy is talking, and I'm like, I'm a very spiritual person. I believe there's more after you die. However, that was like.
Like if I was like, hey,
No,
Jess, got
I
you a
would never
present,
want
and
that.
your dad pops up.
Never want that ever. Don't
See?
ever do
Yeah.
that for me.
See,
that would be.
I don't
fucking
think-
weird.
Well, I mean,
dude.
I guess it really is a thing because he fucking did it. But
Well,
I'm saying,
no,
like,
you got to be
how
a
much
trillionaire
money,
to do it.
How much
Like,
money do you think?
It's what?
I don't know.
She seemed like she liked it. Yeah.
Did he
I don't
make
know.
it say like certain things?
Yes, like it was talking
it was
about
so
their
weird.
children.
It was
and,
so
like,
weird. It's so
yeah.
funny. I thought you were bringing me down here for the Pan thing.
Oh, the pan thing.
What is that?
Let's talk about it.
Pan.
Rocky
Come
really
on.
fucked me up.
Pan.
Your stepbrothers.
Oh, Pan.
Pan
Oh, you saying
things.
pan.
Are you saying
Is it
pan with an N?
Yeah, with
She's
an
like, there's
N.
no N.
He's like,
It's-
shut up,
Yes.
shut up.
She
You're
just
coming
sounds
off for stupid.
stupid.
You're coming off for stupid.
I'm coming off
I'm
stupid.
stupid.
You
You're
wear
wearing a
tuxedos,
tuxedos to an interview that requires you to clean bathrooms.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of my office.
Sometimes I hear a word and it sounds different. So instead of cardigan, I was saying carnigan.
Oh, yesterday. This is a good one.
Carnigan.
All right, my wife. Yeah, she makes snafus like the cardigan.
Fuck
Cardigan, right? So last night.
Carnigan. Never heard that one.
This is amazing. Last night, she's doing this project for the library.
The little
where
handkerchiefs.
They're making handkerchiefs for rescue animals, right?
Okay. Support
So,
the animals.
See,
Shout out Lee Zeldin.
See, people think my house is like
Zeldin,
we're
what the
terrible
fuck that
people,
is.
but little do they know we're doing like nice things to help rescue animals. But either way,
Uh-huh.
so one of the pictures was a hamster.
My daughter drew a hamster.
So my wife decides to write next to it what it
Hamster.
is, so people
Hamster.
can tell.
Mhm.
So I'm looking and I read. I go, baby. Did you like what is this like what am I missing here? And she's like, what? I go, well, you wrote hamster.
Oh my god.
And she goes, well,
No, you didn't.
well
I
that's what it
did.
is, isn't it?
awesome.
I'm
My
like
wife's
hamster.
almost 40.
You don't say hamster?
She's almost 40, and for her entire
Fuck
life,
you.
In
for her
defense,
entire
though,
life,
Doesn't
she
it
thought
sound like
ham-
hamster?
we do say it like that.
Hamster.
Yes, but
Hamster.
you've never seen it written. You've never seen it like.
And there's
And-
no
and your entire
autocorrect
life-
when I'm writing on a fucking handkerchief,
You know
okay?
what I mean? Like,
I wrote hamster.
There's no autocorrect. You see, we're getting
Hamster.
too- as a society, we're getting too used to it.
almost
I
40
can
years.
cook really well.
Yes,
I'm a
she's
good
beautiful.
wife.
You know, she's
I'm a
great in
good
bed.
mom.
She's great in bed. You know, she checks. She checks all the other boxes.
So you can't get fucking hamster right. What good are you?
Yeah, right?
That's it.
Hamster.
Drawing up the divorce papers. That's
Yeah,
it.
right.
But yeah, dude, I was crying yesterday.
That's
I
hilarious.
was like hamster.
Hamster.
She crossed it out on the bandana and then rewrote it.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
fucking
so
hilarious.
awesome.
This is so awesome.
She should have X'd it and then initialed it.
I love you.
Love you, baby.
You know, she should have X'd it and initialed it like,
Yeah.
yeah, Pam.
Should I tell the story about what we did to Valentina and
Yeah,
her
do
house?
it. Do it quick, because we only got a few. We can
No,
end
we
off
can
on
go.
It. No, I know. Do it
Well,
little-
you're in a rush?
No, not at all.
Oh, Richie's
but I want to
gonna
hear
watch-
the story.
That's Richie's
There's no
rush.
unfiltered marriage tonight.
Yeah, I want to hear the story though.
All right, so
Unfiltered marriage.
that's the next show.
I'll be there for that one.
That's me and my wife did that. You're more than welcome to come. She has a friend Katie here. That's great, but we're not doing it this week. But before you leave, give me your number though. This way I can text you here and there if you want to come through. come through.
100%.
So the kids have Elf on the Shelf. You know what Elf on the Shelf is,
Yeah,
right?
of
Of
course.
course. Okay.
Yeah.
So WWE came out with Fiend on the Scene, and the Fiend. You know what the Fiend is? You ever see this guy?
Nah, is it a new fucking?
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
show
one of
you.
the
I
characters.
can't watch.
He's a character, but he's like a scary monster. Like, oh, look, I'm gonna show you. And they came, and my daughter's the biggest fan. She's 5 years old. She loves this guy. Like, if the Fiend's on, she wants every second of it. She loves it.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the guy.
Oh, the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Like 5 years
Looks
old.
like Richie. It looks like Richie
Absolutely,
grew his
she
hair
loves
out.
him. So they came out with this little thing called Fiend on the Scene. So because my daughter loves everything Fiend, I'm like, yeah, we gotta get this thing. So we get it. The elves show up, the normal elves. We had Taco and Tinkerbell, right? So
That's their
Oh,
name.
because you name them.
they
Yeah, you
name
name
them. The kids name them.
They,
I don't.
It has like a thing.
Yes,
yeah,
Lewis named it Taco Bell and Valentina named it Tinkerbell. You got a problem with that? She's your goddaughter. Say
You
something.
piece of shit
No
with your
problem.
blonde
Yeah.
hair.
Go on.
Everything's
hate your
perfect that she
face.
does, right, Rich?
Fucking chooch.
Everything is perfect.
It
God
is.
damn
She's
it.
your goddamn goddaughter.
Disrespectful.
May you
Fuck.
continue.
You raise her up like Rafiki
Then may
with
you
Simba.
continue.
Proceed, please.
Anyway.
Richie should be every time he like Rafiki with Simba. every
Yeah,
time she comes in here.
100%. Fucking everything the light touches,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's right. That's right. But so she goes in and she brushes her teeth, right? Now Jess is distracting her. So I grab the Fiend on the Scene. Now the elves have already been here for a day. So she's all in elf mode. Like, the elves are here. Yay. So I take the boy elf, which isn't hers, and I cut the head off.
Holy
And I fucking rip out some of the stuffing, and the arm's now off.
shit.
And the Fiend came with a bag, so I stuffed the body in the bag, and I put the head and the arm on the Fiend with some stuffing. And now
Wow.
the Fiend is next to Tinkerbell, and he's like holding up on her.
Like
Yeah.
So she comes out and she's like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "What?" And me and Jess play stupid. We come out. I'm like, "Oh my God, it's Fiend on the Scene." And at first she's like, "Okay, cool," but then she's like, "Wait, where's Taco?"
Oh,
Yeah.
dead.
Well,
They
no,
fucking-
now she sees the head and the arm in his lap, and she's
fucking
like,
whack Taco.
"What?" I'm like, "The Fiend must have killed Taco," and she's like, "What?" And then she got upset,
Oh my
and
god.
now I'm like, "You
It
gotta be
backfired?
fucking- It backfired big time."
Oh my god. Yeah, she's
she
like,
got over it
"Oh,
now, and now she's totally like, "Fuck Taco," and you know,
Yeah.
Fiend's here, and we love
Taco's
the
a
Fiend.
pussy.
But it backfired at first because we were expecting it to be like, awesome, the Fiend killed him, and
Yeah.
no, she was not happy that the Fiend killed him. I mean, you came up with the thing because Taco lost his hat, So like Santa sent the fiend to punish him. Like, you
Don't you dare lose that fucking hat. I'll fuck you up.
fucking hat.
You lose that fucking hat, you're dead.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
dead if you lose
You're
that fucking hat.
dead.
But yeah, I'm sitting there like as
Holy
dad, I'm going,
shit.
she's gonna love it. She loves the
Yeah.
fiend. This is gonna be great.
Oh my
She's
God.
like a whole
She
scene
looks
out of
and
it.
she's like,
yeah, no, she was not happy at
traumatized.
all.
Holy
At
shit.
all. She was very
I
upset.
can't believe
with
you
me.
would do something like that.
Dude,
On paper, it sounds like a good idea.
That's what
If-
I mean.
You know, some kids like shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
it is? Your daughter, she's
Yeah, but
probably
Taco Bell has-
like a tough.
Yeah,
like,
but
you
Taco
know?
Bell has
Yeah, my
spent
daughter's a
Christmases
beast.
with them. You know, like they're gonna fucking
Yeah,
rip
like
his head
that's
off
like
out of nowhere.
You should have fucking cut the dog's head off and fucking put it on the fucking in the stocking.
Yeah, we're at
You know what I mean?
91.73. 91.73. Biden
Oh,
up.
shit.
91.73.
DT's making a comeback. You guys
yeah,
better fucking
DT's
vote.
running up on him. He's running up on him.
Now, who do you think's gonna win?
Who do I think
You
is
got a
going to win?
$50 bet, so Trump better win.
I think Trump's going to win.
I do have a $50
I was gonna
bet.
say that this fucking guy was trying to talk to me. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah. Oh wow.
You have a $50 bet at the shop on
wow.
Trump.
Wow.
Did you see the Trump mask I bought Richie?
No.
Beautiful. It's
Oh
like
my
a
God,
patch.
bro.
His
Like
patchwork and
Trump,
everything.
it's
Oh,
fucking-
yes. Oh, the mask man.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
amazing.
I saw it yesterday. I commented on it. He doesn't listen to me half the
Yeah,
time.
he's a piece of
You know,
shit.
it's so fun when we're doing the show and he does that.
Florida's going Republican.
They always are.
They are.
Okay.
What the fuck?
What do you mean
I
Florida?
thought that was. I
You
thought
can
that
buy a
was-
fucking RPG in Florida.
I thought that was a
Somebody told me about
battleground
this guy.
state.
You could, and what?
Florida,
No,
PA.
No, the
No.
Democrats like to
Is
pretend
PA
it
going
is.
Republican? That's a battleground
No,
state.
PA's is still undecided.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
is it
Yeah,
really?
they got to fight for that one.
Yeah,
I
but
it's
think
split.
I think PA's
the,
going
the
Democrat.
polls are closed, and I'm seeing.
New York's definitely going Republican.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
right.
that's-
Now, if you was to
right.
vote, who would you vote for?
New York polls are
If
still
like someone
open.
had a gun to my head and told me I had
Yeah,
to vote,
you have
The
to.
New York polls close at 9. Wow.
You have to. You got the.
I think Trump's gonna win. Like I can't imagine a scenario where
If-
people honestly
if
think Joe
someone had
Biden
a
can run
gun
this
to my
country.
head and told me I had to vote,
You have to vote.
I'd have to vote for.
Well, you're not black if you don't vote for Biden. So just say Biden and you keep
Yeah.
the blackness.
I want to say Trump though.
Yeah, but then you're not black. You've heard the people.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing. Seriously, everywhere I've always
No,
gone,
I'm saying that
people are
very
like,
sarcastically.
No, but
And
they're
it's
like,
only white people who say
no,
that shit
100%.
too.
No, they're like,
That's the
you're-
funniest part.
They're like, you're like so cool for a black guy. Like I used to get that. In my high school, they were like, you're the most attractive black guy in the school.
It's like there's three
Why
of us.
can't I be like the most attractive guy? Like, why I gotta be the black guy? You know what I'm saying? I've always gotten that. But I don't give a fuck about that shit. Look, I'm a firm believer in you're you based off you. It doesn't matter what you do or where you're from. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a friend in fucking Savannah, Georgia. Shout out A-Rod. And he's like NBA young boy. No, he talked like it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who
Like,
that is.
You know what I mean? Well, imagine he was having an interview. I came and start talking like
I
this.
would hate you.
Like 100%.
Yeah, I'd be like,
But-
shut the fuck up. Just
But
shut the fuck up.
some people associate that with like the black culture and black community.
That's weird.
You know, ignorance.
Well, you know what it is because
And
it's
then
all
I
they
come in
see.
and people are like, but because I speak properly or I
Now, where are you
carry
talking
myself
about?
A certain way. I'm just talking about I've
Like
been over-
around here, like I'm sure you get it
New York's
somewhat, but it's
different, though.
different because it's very
New York's definitely
blended.
different.
Like you can, it's almost impossible to not be around black people in New York. Like you are, you just are.
And it's
But in
it's
certain places,
accepted.
like like
But I've met kids that never seen. In boot
That's
camp
what I'm
that
saying.
Never seen black people.
that's what
before.
I'm saying. Like
I had a
there's
kid
certain
that
places,
he
and
was
their
looking at me like I
only
was a
perception
fucking
of
zoo
you
animal.
is the rappers that they see or the NBA athletes or
100%.
you know what I'm saying.
Or
So
Donkey Kong and Mario Kart.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
King Kong
Yeah.
throwing a shit
King
fit,
Kong
you know.
fucking grabbing planes. You know what I'm saying?
Unbelievable.
It's fucking stupid.
Unbelievable. But
Did you see
Trump.
Kanye was running around because he got the vote of what, Kentucky? You said
no, he won Kentucky.
Yesterday he won
Who got
Kentucky
Kentucky?
on like the mail-in or something like that.
Kanye West did?
Yes,
Won Kentucky.
or something like that. Yeah, it was
Where the
one of
fuck
the.
is
It was
Kentucky?
one of the states. Yeah,
It's
he was ahead on the poll in
There it
Kentucky or
is.
some
Yeah.
shit like that.
No, that's
But-
a red. That's a,
Yeah, but no, now it's not. Of course,
Yeah.
since election day. But from
91-73 now.
yeah, this guy, dude, he can't win this thing.
Oh,
Biden.
Biden, no, I can't imagine.
I think he's gonna win.
No.
You think so? I mean, he is. They do have him to win.
Dude. Yeah, they had Clinton to win at 96%.
Oh, they did.
They had her.
fucking did. And
Clinton won every poll, everything. She was up double digits, everything. That's the
You
media
know what?
reporting it
if
that
Trump
way.
wins, we're getting stimulus checks. He's gonna be real for the blacks now.
Yeah.
He already has been.
Yeah, he has
He
been.
already has
You know what?
been.
I say this about Donald Trump. I don't think Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump gets a real fucking bad rap, but I think he gets the president rap. Those people that religiously hated Obama, and Obama was probably one of the best leaders this
how
country's
come
ever had.
before-
Speakers.
Before
Yeah.
Donald
You know?
Trump ran for president, the man was
Everybody
never
loved
once
him. They were
called
talking about it
him.
today.
They never called him
He
a
was the
racist
man.
once.
He
No
was
one ever
fucking
called him
the shit.
racist ever. As soon as he
He's
ran
a
for
New Yorker.
president,
He's
now
a
he's
fucking-
racist.
Yeah, 100%.
So like, dude,
He's a racist piece of shit.
I
Let's
love
fuck
that
him
one
up. I
picture
hate
where
him.
he's with Muhammad Ali and Rosa Parks. And they're like, ever been so racist that you get an award with Muhammad Ali and Rosa Parks? And it's like, that's the truth, though. Like,
Yeah.
his father was a racist, but
You ever see those shirts that say Rosa Parks and it's like 1971? It's like, nah.
What?
Like with the quote.
What
You
does
never
that
seen that?
mean?
It's like-
1971.
Or
No.
fucking, when was it?
It's
19...
like the 50s.
Yeah.
Whatever, 1950.
So what about?
It's just a shirt. It says like her quote. It'll be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
What quote?
Rosa Parks, and it says, nah.
Oh, forget up.
Like,
Okay,
yeah.
I get it. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gangster,
Okay.
it's hard.
That is pretty gangster. I
That's-
like
yeah,
that. It took me a second. It took me a
Yeah,
second.
you can see.
Your year had me all
like a look
fucked up. I'm
twice.
like,
Like
1970s.
I got a fucking.
She was way before that.
Yeah, she was. Well, when was Little Rock 9? Not 65.
No, but Rosa Parks was like in the 50s, wasn't she?
When did MLK get killed? I'm a
He got
terrible
killed in
fucking
like
black.
60 something. But
I'm a
Rosa
horrible
Parks, I'll put bus incident troublemaker.
Bus incident troublemaker.
Wait, what is that?
That
fucking
troublemaker.
That fucking troublemaker.
Yeah, let's see. When
Fucking
was it?
didn't want to give up her
It was
seat,
yeah,
stupid
1955. See, I
Wow.
knew it was the 50s.
bitch. Holy
Yeah.
shit. What
Look at
I
that.
say,
I know black
71?
history better than the black guy.
What type in 1971? What happened
What-
then? Did we go to the moon?
Ready,
Was that Apollo?
Black Stuff 1971.
He typed
Oh my
in black
God.
stuff, man.
Let's see what comes up.
It was something important had to happen.
Oh my.
Boys from Black Stuff 1971. The Black Stuff TV movie
Sounds like a
1980.
fucking Boys from Black Stuff. Sounds like a
Yeah.
Craigslist
That's-
ad.
yeah, right?
I mean, it sounds like something you're looking up at 4 in the morning.
I'll send you that link.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that was you caught that? You caught that?
All right, guys.
You want to wrap it?
Yeah, wrap it up. We're going an hour already.
I know, but we're having fun.
I
Are we
know,
not?
I
Are we
know.
not having fun, Rich?
Are we having
You
fun?
piece of shit.
You know, you're amongst friends.
Yeah.
Let's have a little fun, Rich.
Yeah.
The
Has it been
election's
an hour?
going.
Jesus Christ.
It's been a little bit over.
Let me see. What do we have here right now?
Let's
My-
get the latest.
My
The
buddy's
latest.
still tuned in. He's been watching the whole hour.
How we doing?
He said-
Are we doing good?
And I'm telling him to call in. I'm just fucking.
Is the Skype up, Rich?
Yeah, call in.
Call in. Give me the real time update. Fox News. The fuck? Where's that thing I had last time?
Oh, maybe he stopped watching.
No. There's a delay, so
No, but
Oh yeah, he didn't see it yet. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He didn't see it yet. Because the last time he texted me was at 8:23.
yep. The
It's
phone number is
7
631-317-2277.
7. Yeah,
Call
get
up.
it now.
Now, what's the score here? What do we got? Because it's pretty much like, who's your favorite team? Who do you want to win? Jets and Giants. Presidential.
Well, no, this is a little bit more than that, I
Of
think.
course. 91-73 still.
You know what I love? Because,
Not the blacks, you racist fuck.
No, I can't stand that. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that about me.
Horrible.
But other than the blacks, fuck. Now I lost my train of thought. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
shit,
What was I saying? You know what I love?
Yeah.
And then I forgot it.
I threw Rock off. That's a good thing.
What were you saying before that?
Something's fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
no, this is something New York related and it's something stupid, but it's my favorite thing because I despise the Giants fans so much, and I see that they're
Are
having
you
like the
not a
worst.
fucking Giants fan?
I hate football in general.
Yeah.
The
Really?
fans of football have made me hate the sport because their intensity for it. I'm like, I can't ever grasp the concept of it,
You can't relate to it.
and I'm like,
Are you a football fan, Rich?
When I was younger, when I was in like the 90s, but nah.
and it's
I
boring
only,
as fuck for one. Like,
So 30 years ago?
I only watch
fucking-
mixed martial
so
arts.
it's literally a 4-hour game, and you get 8 minutes of action. Like to me, I'm like, that's a colossal waste of my fucking time.
Baseball is
also.
a fucking boring game.
It is.
Talk about a boring sport.
No,
Baseball is
dude,
the
I'm down to
fucking best
only watching UFC pretty much exclusively and nothing else.
That
at
can
this
be
point.
boring sometimes too, though.
No, see, even the ground stuff, I appreciate everything.
yeah,
I'm saying when
it
you're watching a
is.
fight and they're feeling each other out for the first 2
No.
minutes.
No, I still-
because it's.
I get
come
it.
on, I don't.
I get it.
I can hold my I don't have to have fucking action every
yeah.
second. You know, I could wait 2 minutes for something good to happen.
Especially in a 5-round fight. You know what I mean? Like when they're feeling each other out, I get it. You know, and even like the ground guys.
Most people don't think like
like
that.
even the ground guys, like people. That's the common viewers' biggest complaint is the ground stuff.
Yeah.
And
But that's a chess match.
for someone
people
like
that know.
me who knows what's going on, when someone transitions out of a fucking choke or is almost in a triangle and they get, and I'm like, they're finished, and then they get out, and I'm like, holy shit, and then they come around, and
I have a newfound respect for when
That's
I
what
watch
I'm
it now
saying.
because I train.
And
so
then
now
now the
I'm
more
like,
you
that's a
do
good
it,
fucking
dude, you're
escape.
gonna like.
That's a good art. Like I
I
know
look
like,
at the
oh,
fight
shit.
differently than the normal person. Like I have a fighter mind, and I've always came up into fighting sports. So like when I was a kid, I would watch boxing. I mean, at like 5-6 years old with my uncles, and I would score the fights as they would go on. And this is at like 7 years old. You know what I mean? I was watching Chavez and Whitaker, and I'm scoring the fight next to my
Whitaker,
uncle,
Jesus
and
Christ.
he's showing me what to do. So I always had like a really
Respect almost.
yeah. I always just loved
That's good,
fighting
though.
sports.
Like an admiration.
And because it's two guys. There's just two guys. There's no teams. There's no other bullshit.
It's you
It's
against-
me and
it's-
you.
yeah.
And whoever the better man is the better man. And even like Floyd Mayweather, as much as I hate him, I have to respect the man.
Gotta respect.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll
Gotta
never sit
respect.
there and say he's not one of the best ever. I won't say he's the
100%.
best ever because he's never had a fight.
He's the best in his weight class, and I mean he had fights.
No, he's never had a fight.
He's never had a good fight.
He's never had a fight.
His career was very strategic, but how
And
else? do you
again,
make
I'm
to
not
the
taking
fucking
it
top?
away from him. He's
Undefeated.
He's amazing. But and it's great that he was able to avoid fighting his whole
Yeah.
fight career. But I look at other fighters who have had brawls, who have had knockdown, drag out wars, and I go, "There's just I like them better than you because I
you
like
gotta respect that. That's
like,
more of a respect.
I like to
it's
at
almost
least
like
know.
disrespectful. That
I like to
he's-
at least know that you've been in one battle. You can't name one battle he's ever been in.
That's not true. Ortiz.
That wasn't a battle.
No, he's talking about like
And
you know,
that's
I'm
when he
almost
sucker
going
punched
down.
him,
and
too.
I'm
That
coming
fight ended in
back.
controversy.
He didn't
fight
sucker
ended-
punch him.
It-
I remember watching it. I
dude.
was like 13. I
It
was
was
Yo.
a dick
It's
move.
like, what the
it was a
fuck?
dick
It's like-
move.
And then all he could say was, "Always keep your hands
Yeah,
up."
it was even
And
he
it's
knew it
just
was a
like,
dick move.
come
It was
on.
a dick
he was
move.
being a little bit of a jerk.
You know,
It was
so-
being a
but
little
he's
bit of
never
a
had
jerk,
a
though.
war. Like you look at someone like Gaddy and Ward, that's a fucking war. You look
who
at
did he
Hagler
fight?
Hearns, that's a war. You look at Leonard and Hearns, that's a war. You know, like these guys,
Okay,
are,
I'll give you that.
people have been in wars, and then you watch Mayweather, and it's like the guy's never even had a bruised eye.
Cotto.
Again,
Cotto.
he got caught. It wasn't a war. He
That
got
was a
caught.
fight.
It wasn't though.
You don't
No,
think
not
Cotto
not
and
not the
Mayweather
not
was
the
a
kind of
fight?
fight he's talking about. You know, he's talking about a
Have you
Rocky
seen
Balboa
Gaddy
versus
Ward?
Apollo.
Have you seen Arturo
wasn't-
Gatti and Mickey Ward fight?
No, but Mickey Ward is
Okay.
a beast, and the only reason
Yo,
I know who Mickey Ward
the
is
fighter.
in his career is because I
Okay.
went, after the fight I went back and looked.
After this show, whenever you get free time, I want you to watch all three
I'm
of the
gonna be
Gatti
on the
Ward.
other show, bro.
There-
What free time am I gonna have?
There's no other show tonight, but they're all on YouTube
We'll
for
watch
free.
him. We'll watch him tomorrow.
All right, okay.
And you watch these fights, and I'm telling you, that is what boxing is meant to be, and what has become. Like Floyd, as great as he is, he's made the sport pretty much non-existent with what he's done to it.
Yeah,
because everybody wants to get in there and not fight, and everybody wants a big payday
they want to get paid.
and not fight.
He was
though.
the only one, but you got to think about where he's coming from and what he's
No,
standing for.
again,
you know?
I'm not.
The way he did it.
More
granted,
power to him. I
it's
don't
like-
like
it's
him
it's
personally as a man. I
you know
think
what it
he's a
is?
shitty
It's like
person.
fucking- it's like the Migos or fucking a rap group coming in like that. You know, they make this music, and at first everyone's like, "What the fuck is this?" But they get paid.
Yeah.
They're with that sound. Now
Yeah.
everybody wants to mimic that sound.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to do that.
I ran into
And
a
you-
problem today.
Yeah, but the thing is, only
What's your
the-
problem, Rich? Oh shit.
All right, go ahead.
Here we
I was
go.
watching Saturday Night Live skits, and they had the
That's your first problem.
yeah.
they had the Sean Connery, and like they were doing the they were doing the Trebek.
The Jeopardy. Yeah, Will
Okay.
Ferrell was Trebek.
Yeah. So now I'm watching this, and then all of a sudden, they got Tom Hanks as like one of the special guests.
Oh.
So and I'm like, oh, you know, cool. And then like I start to thinking, and like
What's that noise?
sorry, after seeing Tom Hanks and like all like the news about him with all the child stuff,
Yeah.
What
I kind of don't want
People
to.
think he's a child rape
I
murderer.
kind of don't want to
and
watch
fucking
Tom
shit.
Hanks stuff
Yeah.
anymore.
Are-
I
Is
don't
that a
know.
real
Fuck
thing?
that. I love Tom Hanks.
Was that
They can
confirmed?
show it. No, it's not confirmed.
It's like Michael Jackson.
No, like it's like with the politicians, how they think they have this underground demon layer that they all sacrifice children
they
to.
might,
And,
though. They
you know,
might,
and
though.
Tom Hanks is now getting wrapped up in this thing. But I don't give a fuck. I love Tom Hanks. I watch everything he's
You
in.
ever see The Boys?
So,
you ever
with-
see The Boys?
the best show going right now.
I haven't seen season 2, so I'm
Love-
saying
love
about
The
it.
Season 2 blew
But-
away one. Wait
Yeah.
till you
Did
watch
it?
season
It's so
two.
good.
I'm gonna
Fucking
start it. I'm
amazing,
starting it
dude.
tonight. I'm
So
starting
good.
Oh
tonight.
my God, was season 2
I'm starting
good?
tonight. But so The Boys, you know why I really like The Boys? It's not because the play they take on superheroes to make them the villains,
Yeah.
but it's if you really think about the concept, like deeply about the concept behind Boys, that's fucking politicians.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what they're really doing. This is
Yeah.
they're taking your celebrities,
Yeah.
the people that you look at in your head, like you're like, oh, Robert Downey Jr. is a swell guy, or fucking
Yeah.
oh, Chris Evans, or Mark Wahlberg, or Leonardo
Or The
DiCaprio,
Rock.
or
Yeah.
The Rock, or
Yeah.
you know, they're taking all these people and they're saying they have these weird. Have you ever read the comics? I'm one of those guys.
No,
I gotta
didn't.
read the
I
comics.
literally had it in my hand. I was in the mall with my daughter
I'm
a couple weeks
I'm
ago.
on issue 12.
And I was like,
they have them all. So for anybody that's interested in The Boys and they like The Boys, it's a little. It veers off from the comics. I'm on the comics now. Issue 12.
See, and that's the thing
Comic
too.
books,
like,
freecomicbooks.com has every issue up to date for free. You don't have to pay anything. If you're into that, check it out. I highly recommend.
see, like I heard, because I heard originally, the way like things should have ended in season 1 was the way. I can't because you didn't see season 2. I don't want to
Yeah,
spoil
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
for
please,
you. All right,
please.
yeah.
'Cause I'm
But no, the
also-
boys to me is the like. I don't think there's anything even close to it right now,
No.
series wise.
It's so good.
Kingdom.
Yeah, but Kingdom's over.
You know, they're gonna do a fucking. They're talking about it
The
for
fourth
us. A
season.
fourth season.
I know,
If
but,
Netflix
yeah.
picks it up.
Yo, I watched.
If you're watching this, watch Kingdom.
Yeah,
and
get the
write
Netflix numbers up.
Yeah.
That's
I
the only way
watched.
it's gonna happen.
I watched the beginning, the first episode of The Walking Dead. And
When Rick wakes up.
No.
That was such a
the
shitty
new,
show.
The
Oh,
new.
whatever the new one is with the kids, right? There's kids.
Yo, it is so like different and like General Hospital-ish kind
Yeah.
of like really soap opera.
It's woke Walking
Is
Dead.
it?
Woke
Like,
Walking
what
Dead.
the
Dude, you gotta
fuck?
remember.
What
It's all
happened?
my
Dead-
children. It's all my
Walking
children.
Dead came out
Yes.
when
Erica
Obama-
Kane.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta remember. Walking Dead came out. I think Bush was still president.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Fucking way.
It's 2008.
2000. No,
Did
so-
it?
Was it 2008?
No, he wasn't president.
When did Walking
Obama
Dead
was
come out?
President for Walking Dead.
'Cause they're
Not
on, like,
2000.
It was
season
the
11,
end, it was
right?
the end of Bush's term, I
Walking
think.
Dead came out. I'm gonna say
Oh, wait.
random guess 2012, 2011, 2012.
No, it's been on like 10 seasons,
I'm gonna
right?
say 2012.
Let's see. I'm looking at
What are you saying? What are you saying, Rock?
premiere. I'm going like 2008,
2000 first episode was October 31st, 2010.
2010.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
10
Rich
seasons.
is like,
was
yeah, I said that.
2020.
Which is like I said,
No.
2010.
No, but Kirkman was
I
writing
said
that
08.
shit then during probably Bush.
Well,
though.
he read. I think he was with the comics. 'Cause that's
Mhm.
another thing. I read the comics on
Yeah,
it
the
too.
comics.
I'm when I really like
Those
the TV
comics
show,
are very different
when,
though.
so they're
Like
not.
they take pieces, but
they take,
but the
they're
sequence
different.
that they've done.
It's all the same. No, the sequence is exactly the same.
The first
What they
one
did-
is.
no, all the
No,
way up
because
to-
then the second one it was snow. The second book, and there was no snow in the Walking Dead ever.
Well, the settings might have been a little different and little things like that changed, but everything that happened. The only thing they did was the characters they changed though.
Yeah,
Like
No,
Daryl,
but
Daryl in the
Shane
show-
got killed off way quicker in the comic book.
Yeah, then they had to drag it out for TV.
That's what
But
I'm
if
saying,
you,
though.
But you got to think how quick you read a 20-page comic as opposed to.
Dude, I
watching an
read
hour
both
TV.
of those before I got on the. I bought them both to read on the
That's what I'm
plane,
saying.
and before I even got on the plane, I finished. It took me like a half hour to finish
That's
them.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, Shane died mad quick. But you gotta think they're fucking. Shane died in what, the 5th episode?
Trump takes
I don't
Florida.
remember now.
He died. Shane died in season 1.
Yo,
Yeah,
I have
he's already
fucking
there.
John over here posted on Facebook when he should be in here.
Well, you know how.
Fucking
he is.
piece
What a
of shit.
fucking
He's a
asshole.
jerk.
Douchebag.
See, and now you make me listen to that asshole's fucking advice.
I
He won't
swear
even
to
come
God,
into
I
the fucking
did.
show.
John was like, "Yo, we need more format," and Richard was like, "This." Now you got me listening to. He pulled me over and
Format.
whispered. He was like, "No, you got me
No, but
fucking
you see
listening
Now
why-
you got to listen to this
And I'm like, so
asshole.
that
He
just
was
gave
good
me
though.
more fuel.
Like no
You know,
format,
more
and then
fuel
when
to the
people
fire.
come in here, they're like, "What are we going to talk about?" And I'll tell them, "I'm not telling you. Just wait until we go on." Because
I don't think I even said that.
no,
No.
you didn't. You're the first person probably ever who never asked.
I just
you
sat
know,
down
What
and
are we going
started
to talk
talking.
about?
It's just we just went with it.
But and that's what.
But we've been saying that all week, though. We've
Yeah.
been like, "Yo," we've been like, "What are we gonna talk about? What are we talking?" And we knew when we came down here, we was gonna, because conversations
bullshit.
carried.
Yeah.
Fucking.
No, but that's what this
My
has
boy's
always
telling me
been.
right now. He's like, "Yo, it's great." he's like, honestly, he's like, you should phone in, come back more. He's like, I really like this podcast.
Yeah,
He's
no.
subscribed now, so
I'm planning on you
You know,
coming
yeah.
back more.
Yeah, if you're in the air, sign up and hit the notification
No, but
bell.
what's good too is that he marks all the check boxes. He's black. He's young. yeah.
I bring a new view.
Yeah, we got a whole new fucking view to this show.
Nah, I'm an old soul though. I'm a very old soul.
How old are your parents? Are they older parents, younger parents?
My mom is 40ish.
All right, so
40ish.
yeah,
My dad
normal
is,
age then.
My dad is 50ish. My stepmom is 49ish,
Yeah.
50.
No, because you ever have that one friend you walk in his house and his parents are old as shit?
Yeah, that shit used to creep me out.
Yeah. You'd be
I
like,
used to be like,
you,
what's up, Gramps?
you live with
You
your
know?
grandparents or something? No, that's my
Yeah, I
mom
live
and
with
dad.
them.
And you'd be
Yeah,
like,
they're like
"Oh."
fucking 80.
Yeah, 85.
Yeah. What the
They're like, the house smells like spam and fucking.
So you get the
Mothballs.
opposite.
Yeah.
Because Anna's friends walk in, and like I said, she's 21. So they walk in, and we're mom and dad. You know?
Oh,
And,
yeah, so that's cool.
like, they look, and they're like, how old's your dad? I thought that was your brother. And then, you know.
yeah, they're like, your dad's super cool.
Like, I go out with my daughter, we'll go to a movie, and the people that think 9 out of 10 times they think we're on a date.
I had
And
to-
I'll always have to shut down some guy who's about to say some smart shit,
Yeah.
like thinking we're dating, and I'll be like, yeah, my daughter, and he'll be like, really? And I'm like, yeah, my daughter. Like, so shut the fuck
I
up.
think that's an even better shutdown than like, yo, this is my girl. Because if you say my daughter and you do have an interest,
Yeah.
you know, unless you're like a real piece of shit, that's gonna like you're gonna want to impress the dad.
Yeah.
You know. As for the boyfriend, you're like, yeah, whatever, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is my girl. Well, go over
Yeah,
there.
but now that it's dad, it's like if you fucking come out
It's
of him,
like,
she's
hey.
gonna look at you like you're a piece of
like you're a
shit.
scumbag. So it's
Yeah.
like if you really want to. you
No,
don't
but it's
get-
always some creepy older guy. You know what I mean? Like it's never like a kid our age. You know, it's always some creepy older guy who thinks he can like make that type of joke, and like I could see it coming, and I'll be like, before you
hate
open
guys
your
like that.
mouth, this is my daughter, and then we're not together, and he'll be like, oh.
I used to get that with my mom all the time though, because my mom is I had the hot mom as a kid.
Okay, Richie.
Yeah,
too.
that was
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Richie too.
I had the hot mom. And
Having a hot mom sucks sometimes. You know, you
well,
gotta hear a
that's
lot
why
of shit.
I was always like fighting. So what'd you say about my mom? I made it
Yeah.
a real big thing.
And
But
then you
then
get
as I got
defensive.
older, it became now like I don't give a fuck what my mom
Yeah.
does. Like the other day I was
Yeah,
at,
but as you get older, you should be like, good, great.
my
My
sisters
mom
now.
looks good. Good for her.
my,
Like, you know.
yeah, like I'm like I don't care.
Yeah.
I was at Tiki this summer, and fucking some guy comes, Tiki, right? And some guy comes up and goes, yo, what's up? And I'm fucking his sister, and I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? Where's your sister at? Right? And the guy's like, he's like, what'd you just say? I'm like, where's your sister, bro? Like, you know, is she coming? She told me she was coming through. Like, you know, we've been fucking. Like,
Yeah.
let's not act brand new. He's like, what's your mom's name? And I tell him my mom's name for fucking air purposes. We'll just say it's Catherine.
Yeah.
I'm like, Catherine. He's like, oh, yeah? Well, Catherine just sucked my dick last night. I'm like, all right, bro. Is your sister coming or
Like,
not?
are you trying to fuck your sister? Like, what's the problem? Like,
And my boy goes, Pat, I'm so surprised you didn't like the kid walks away, right? He's like, I'm so surprised you didn't say anything or try to fight him. I'm like, look, this kid will never fucking meet my mom a day in his life.
Yeah.
I'm currently fucking his sister.
yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
win.
saying? Like,
I win.
Like, hey,
I
you
thought it was
gotta
his
handle
mother.
that. Yeah.
No, his sister.
His sister.
No,
Oh.
then the guy asked him about his
My
mother.
Yeah,
Wow.
fucking
Try to keep up,
Yeah,
Rich.
what's going on with you over
See,
there?
it's not just me. How many times do I say that to you?
No, I have a problem. Yeah, I have Big Josh telling me, "Great show tonight, Richie," and the fucking show's not even over. Tell me if I'm hallucinating.
I know.
here.
I know.
mean,
We love
am I
Josh.
fucking crazy too?
And,
What?
you know, take
Josh.
it easy. Josh is going through some stuff. You know
Yeah,
that. Take it
Josh,
easy.
I
Take
love
it
you.
easy.
I know.
douchebag.
Take it easy. Shout out
Take
to
it
Big
easy.
Josh.
Well, listen, I got
and,
the heat on me. I had to put it on Josh.
thoughts and prayers to Big Josh and his family right
Amen.
now. They had
Richie's,
a
Richie's
horrible
like Sloth
tragedy.
from the Goonies.
Shout out Nikki Nines, Cliff Burton, Hermione Cadet, whoever that is.
Shout out Hibbert.
Pat the Goat. All right, so he must be a fan of yours. Hermione Cadet.
Pat the goat.
Yeah, I don't know. They like you. People are liking you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
You get love all over the world.
Yeah.
I'm just trying.
And I mean, for a black man to win me over, you really done a good thing.
yeah, you fucking hate them all.
'Cause
You
I'm
must be
just
doing
the
right.
biggest
huh?
racist there
Yeah.
possibly
If
is.
this was Django, you would have fucking.
Oh, my God.
you're fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Like, you see that on the mayor?
Yeah.
And you okay with that?
Yeah. Do you know what reimburse means?
And he's staying in a big house?
Hey, Snowball, you want to know my name? It's right here. Who the fuck you think you?
That's so funny. That fucking
movie's so fucking
my
good.
God, I
man.
love that movie.
So fucking
I
good.
love that movie. That's one of the greatest movies of all time.
It really is.
I hate the way it ends though.
Oh, with him on with the fire.
I just
and-
didn't want the German to die. But the German was like, yo,
well, that part.
and
Okay,
you gotta
I thought
respect
that
it
was the
because he
end.
was like, yo, honestly.
No, I thought you were talking about the abolishment of slavery. I was like, I hated that part too.
He's like, oh, that was the worst part.
Oh,
It got me
that was
so
the
mad.
worst part.
You know what's a good? Seriously, you know what's a good fucking a good racist movie that brings blacks and whites together? You ever see The Hateful Eight?
Yeah.
Love it.
I love that. fucking
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I watched that movie religiously.
You know, it's supposed to be a
So
stage
good.
play originally, and then he was like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna
I'm
film
gonna.
it."
That should be a fucking Broadway
He was
play.
gonna. It was like supposed to be
I'd
getting
see
there,
that
and
shit
then
on
COVID
Broadway.
happened.
And then at the end, they're like hanging her and laughing.
Yeah.
Like, spoiler alert. And they're fucking. It's black and
And
white.
the two guys
He
that
was the
hated each other the
racist.
most.
He was
Yeah.
the most racist.
The two ones that hated
He
each
has
other
the
the
Abraham
most.
Lincoln letter. She spits on it.
That's my favorite
fucking
thing.
crazy.
His reaction when she spits on that letter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
God.
What
Yeah,
a
no,
good
it's-
movie.
yeah.
And then the story Samuel L. Jackson tells about the guy's son.
Oh, when he fucked him.
Yeah.
In the
And
snow?
he sucked my big
Oh my
black
God.
dick.
That's fucking
He's like,
horrible.
fuck you. And then
Well,
got that shit was fucked up too.
When I
Like,
saw that in the theater, I saw it.
I didn't know where it was going.
No, I saw this. There was a special version you could see in the theater, which is the way Quentin wanted people to actually see it. He shot it on 70 millimeter, so only a few theaters can play it in this format.
Okay.
So out in Farmingdale, they had one of the theaters that had
So
this
you
format.
always confuse the Dale and the Ville.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
So I went out there and I seen it, and they did it kind of like it was almost like a play, where there was no coming attractions. They had like like a prelude thing,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was just like music playing over it, and like a wagon going, like a cartoon wagon kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And then the movie just started, and then halfway through it, after that story, intermission, and there was a 15-minute intermission.
Oh, like a real actual.
Yeah, and then when we came back, there was a narration over it. Where we left you. Da 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 da.
Oh, like an actual fucking play.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? Seriously, if anybody's fucking super important is watching this and has the power to do this, Hateful Eight, Broadway.
No, Quentin's plans on doing it. It's
I
just
would-
that because
I'd
of
go see
COVID
that.
and everything, it never got off the ground. But
yeah, but
he,
that movie's been out for how long though?
I know, but he's he's.
I
got-
mean, yeah, it
no,
takes
but
a
he
lot to
wants to
get
get.
that.
I think he
But
wants
I
to
mean,
get the people in it to actually do it. Also,
Oh,
like
they
I
can't
think
do
he
it.
wants to do that.
Oh no, that's gonna.
The only one he can is Bruce Dern because I think he's dead. The old man, the old.
You can't get Samuel L. Jackson on Broadway.
Oh, yeah, you can. That's where he came from.
No fucking way.
He came from the stage.
No,
Yes.
he came from Juice.
No, he didn't. It wasn't Juice. Where was he? The crackhead.
Juice.
Prince
I hate
Hakeem. What's
all
that
of you.
movie?
I hate
Coming to
all of
America.
you.
No, he was first.
That's what's
No,
his.
Coming
yeah,
to
he was the
America is
fucking-
before Juice. Coming to America is
He was the
definitely before
crackhead in
Juice.
Coming to America.
You could look it up, dude. It's way before Juice. Yes.
Yeah, you
Coming to
fucking
America is like
jerk
86,
off.
87. Juice is like
What's
88,
the fuck is
89.
wrong with you right now? Just sit down and fucking relax.
Shut the fuck up.
This guy's not even talking to the mic. He's just standing up.
Yeah, but look, ready? Samuel L. Jackson, graduate from Morehouse College, began his acting career on a stage. See? I told you, man. I know my shit. When it
What
gets-
is that? Fucking. I mean, I'm not taking anything. What's,
Yeah.
what's,
This
what
is
is
his-
his source? What is this works cited?
His
page?
biography. Samuel L. Jackson biography.
Reference his biography. All right, you win.
Yeah.
You got me, Rock.
But-
Where is this from? His mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but because when I was watching the documentary on Quentin, there's this documentary, QT8, and Samuel brings up.
Quentin's an ugly motherfucker. I'll tell
Oh,
you that
yeah.
much. He's like, you ever see From Dusk Till Dawn? Yeah. I love that movie too. Shout out fucking
one
Mel
of Richie's
Gibson.
favorites.
I mean, not Mel Gibson. I'm sorry,
Robert
George
Rodriguez.
Clooney. George
Oh,
Clooney.
George Clooney.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I watched a
Excuse me.
good Mel Gibson movie last night
Dude,
called The
was it The
Bloodfather.
Fat Man? Oh.
No, I can't wait to see
Oh
that.
my god, dude!
No, this
get
movie's
this guy
called-
the fuck out of my head. Richie. What the fuck?
I can't wait to see that. But it's called The Bloodfather. It's on Netflix. And his daughter gets caught up in some Mexican cartel shit.
Oh, sounds hot.
And she comes back to him.
She get
and,
trained out?
You know, he's an ex-con though, and you know he knows his shit, and it's just crazy. But it's a good fucking movie. And Mel Gibson is making good movies, and they're just not being.
You know what? Right
talked
there,
about.
in that fucking in that sentence you just said, you sounded like the fucking Godfather for like a split second.
No, I just finished watching it, so I'm not
You're
even
like,
kidding.
and not like you're not fucking not Marlon Brando,
Brando?
not
Yeah.
Marlon Brando,
the Michael
but like,
Corleone one.
like you was in, like you were there though. Like it's fucking,
I would appreciate that even more.
you know what
Michael's
I'm
a
saying?
fucking animal.
You
That's
know, my favorite Godfather. You're gonna hate me for this, and everybody always
If you
does.
say three, I'm smacking you. If you say three, I'm smacking. Just keep it to yourself. Just keep it to
You
yourself.
know why though? Let me
No,
tell
I
you why.
don't. There is no why.
Yeah, you might as well say it.
Just say it. Go ahead.
Because of Vinny, man. Vincent.
He sucks.
Oh my God, he's my favorite.
Who's
Hey,
this?
let me tell you something. Look at
What
me
do you-
right now. Look at me. Quick in the eyes. Look, you see this? Blah!
Dude, Michael
Hey, you locked me in a room with
Corleone
fucking Joey Zaza. What do you think was
Michael
happening? I bit his
Corleone.
fucking ear off.
in 1 to 2.
What are you doing, this guy? What am I doing with this guy?
Oh, he's so over
You know
the
why?
top.
Because
He's trying
my
to be
favorite-
Pacino in like 90s Pacino though.
I think
like
he was trying to be like.
Ah!
I think he was trying to be Sonny, and Sonny was my favorite character in The Godfather. The scene when they're at the table, when Sonny died, I was
Sonny's
like,
bastard's kid.
that's why
Yeah.
I really like.
You know the ugly broad Sonny bangs in part 1 ? That's the mother.
No, in the fucking in the wedding.
Yeah,
At the wedding.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I really fucking Sonny was my favorite character.
I've always felt like he was
a
so
hot-headed-
over the top and
Who,
so
Sonny or
no,
or
the
Vincent?
Vincent. He was so Andy Garcia played it so over the top, and then what's if Sofia Coppola was so bad as an actress.
Who's that? His daughter.
His daughter.
Oh yeah, she was terrible.
Like it's
She was
just the
terrible.
movie's not terrible. I don't hate the movie.
It's not it's really not a bad
The problem is that
It's
people,
my favorite 'cause
you
Vinny's my
compare it to
favorite.
1 and 2, and it's trash. Yes, but a lot of things are trash compared to Godfather 1 and 2.
I couldn't.
But as a
the worst
movie, it's
one
a
for me-
decent movie.
The worst one for me is 2.
No, that's the best one. That's where you're crazy.
I know people say that
Because
But
it is.
I've really enjoyed 1.
I
Three's
love
my
1,
favorite, and I 2 just
and it's
with
hard
the
for me to
casino,
say it because
he kills his brother. It's fucking.
Yeah, that-
he's
the-
in Florida.
but this
and
is
the
what-
brother set him up, and
All right,
then
now let me break it down for you. When we first meet Michael Corleone, what is he?
when we first, he just got out. He's a soldier.
He's a soldier. He's a war hero.
Yeah.
He's a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed,
He
can't
got
wait to
fucked
come
up
home.
after he went to Italy and she died.
Then he gets
Oh,
into
no,
the
no.
business. No, he got fucked
Oh,
up
yeah.
before then.
Yeah, you're right.
Because he
did
gets
get
beat
into
up by the cops. He shoots what's-his-face in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Then you start seeing him get into the business. He dips his toe in. And then you see the evolution of Michael Corleone in part 1 to 2 and what a monster he's become, that he'd kill his own brother.
And you don't
You
think
know
that
what I
in
mean?
part 3 that he's a fucking a monster? He's so in part 3
Yeah.
he's so fucking sick and so.
But that's
fucked up,
why his
and
line of
soul
every
is so
time I get out.
his soul
you know
is
what
so
I mean?
corrupted. He literally is having heart attacks.
Yeah.
Every time I get out, they pull me back
But
in.
that's why that line's so significant, because he does truly want to be out.
But that's why you cannot.
He is the Army Michael.
Number 3 is is a conclusion. And I like Vincent because the way he handled Joey Zaza. That was my favorite.
But he bites his ear off,
Yeah.
right?
I fucking bit his ear off. You act me in the room with Joey Zaza, I bit his fucking ear off.
It's
You know,
just
it's like it's
he was
it's the
so over
energy,
the top.
brother.
And
He's like, you think what's the problem with you? He's like, it's a little problem. I'll take care of it. I'll take care
I'm
of it.
I'm a movie snob, and I know I am. But so
I like the way
I'll
he did
nitpick
that.
things. Like I'll nitpick things that I love.
So
Like
you think that he was trying to be like Al Pacino in that movie?
yeah.
But like Scarface Al Pacino.
Yes, like over the top, like scent of a woman. Like
I think that what he did. I think I can agree with that. But I liked it. I thought it fit. If you're gonna be Sonny's kid, talking to your uncle.
See, but Sonny wasn't really like that. Like
Sonny was-
he
Sonny
wouldn't
was the
talk. He would
biggest-
just fuck you up. He wasn't a talker though.
No, he did. He talked mad shit. He'd be like, he was a hothead. He
was a
snap.
hothead.
He would snap. But when he was
Yes.
fucking you up, he was
all right.
talking
When
shit.
he went to beat up Carlo, did he say one word? No. He just walked in and fucked him up.
Yeah.
When he went to the
That's my
camera
favorite
guy,
s-
when he
that's
went
one
to
of
the
my favorite
camera
scenes.
guy out at the wedding, he just walked up to him. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Broke the
Yeah.
camera,
Yeah.
threw money down.
Yeah, get the fuck out of
He's
here.
not a talker.
One of my favorite
you know?
scenes. Vaffanculo. Vaffanculo you.
Oh, yeah.
Come here, huh? Bing, bing.
Now clean
Bitch.
it up, you guinea brat.
Now clean it up.
Me and Jess have one of those moments at least once a week. I mean, but you gotta control him somehow. You gotta control him somehow.
We have one of those.
They got out of hand.
Clean it up. Clean it up.
Put the balls on that fucking guy, knowing who her dad
Seriously.
is.
Oh my god, that's why I'm glad he got.
Like
beat
you're
the
like,
fuck
yeah,
up
you
like that.
deserve it, and he's also the reason fucking Sonny gets killed.
Yeah.
So
100%.
fuck that guy.
Yeah,
He
fucking
deserves it.
scumbag
You got to
piece of
answer for
shit.
Sonny, Carlo. Oh, it's so
Shut it
fucking
down or
good.
what?
Yeah, we can shut it down. Let's do it.
All right.
We did the thing.
Thank you. Appreciate
All
it.
right, guys. Pat, pleasure. You're definitely invited anytime.
Thank you.
Tuesday
thank you.
nights.
This is great.
The door is open.
All right.
All right.
100%.
Shout out to Russo's brand. It's early in the month, so you get a full month. Go subscribe. $3.95 a month. You get over 14 brand new shows every single week, and of course, Vince is there leading the helm. And who isn't better at leading the helm than Vince motherfucking Russo? So go to russosbrand.com right now and subscribe. OP Radio. Shout out to OP Radio. One of my favorite people on the planet. Go to opradio.com or wherever you get your podcasts, and go subscribe to the OP Radio podcast. StatementGames.com. Head over there now. Place your prop bets. It's absolutely free. You can win real prizes, cash gift cards, memorabilia, and all sorts of other cool shit, and you don't even have to spend a dime. So go to StatementGames.com and check them out. That's it, guys. Super Ugly Show.
Can I
Prepare
say
for
one
war.
thing?
Yeah, go
One
ahead.
thing. Shout out Hibbert. I've been shouting out the whole time. He's been watching. Literally watched the whole hour. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Love you, kid.
Look, we got someone. Stay on. We're having fun. Nick Cliff Burton. Is that someone you know?
No, her name is Hermione Cadet.
Okay. What?
That means.
Yeah. Well, thank you for everyone new checking us out. We're live every Tuesday night. If you're listening to us on the brand, I forgot to get this out, and you're only listening to the audio version, we are live every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on Super Ugly Show on YouTube. That's Super Ugly, one word, show another. Put it in the search engine. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell, and you can join us every single week when we go live. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Peace.